Hello? 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. Repeat. Can you hear me? Hello? Damn, cool. Thanks, Yukova. Thank you so much. Thank you, Story, for trolling me. I appreciate that too. Other fucking trolls, man. Anyway, we're gonna wait a bit more. A little bit more. Damn, so far guys, I'm impressed. Like 22 people for my first tournament? Insane, brothers, insane. So, they might be not all, but still the number of you guys, insane. I really need to say thank you to Alex for advertising my tournament. I appreciate it so much, brother. No, the Neko wafers. Yo, Church, how's it going, brother? Are you hyped? Damn, hungry as fuck. I guess you should eat. Let's see, I think... Cause GGEXBB, our good friend from Russia that is spamming gifts and is like sealed for a few weeks now, is gone, man. He's gone. Oh damn, I guess I will need to turn on my fucking nightbot. Give me a second. I swear it was unlucky accident, I didn't mean. I never mean to it. Never mind! GG is here! Man, did he... What a gamer, man. But his rival is not here. Ivan is gone, man. Ivan is gone. Cheat added himself. And I assume he didn't check the bracket yet. And we still gonna wait for Gibbons. Yeah, 90 viewers, man, a lot. That's the peak of my popularity right now. That's the peak viewers. Gibbons is still not here, but I'm gonna change the scene. I wonder if it's gonna work. I hope it do. Yo, hello. So, from a beautiful red moon that was glowing at us and shining with his red and crimson night, we go to train station, because it's midnight and midnight train station. And we have our brother, the Chinese cat of social credits, right here and right now. So, seeing the number of people, I'm gonna actually... Damn, Aka is always everywhere, man. You cannot make Aka not being here. He's the #1 gamer, the chat himself. So, from not checking people, only Ivan is not checked. Because I'm sure Child joined a few minutes ago. So it shouldn't be problem with him. The only person is Ivan. Someone knows Ivan, wanna ping him before we gonna start doing anything? If someone knows that person, of course. If no, we're just gonna remove him from the bracket. I'm gonna check him, just for him. Yeah, and I check you, brother, so it's okay. So you don't need to worry. Chad? I wanna call him Chad. We need some fucking chats in this game. So, from everything that is going on right now, if Child is on the stream, can you write something like 1, 2, 3, or at least a clock? Yeah, we'll have a Twitch Prime, the pay money to become the god. I can have a moderator, And actually, I'm gonna give a moderator to Alex. Alex, can you write something? I'm gonna see if you have the fucking sword. Or I will just, I don't know. Did chat die? Did my internet is okay? Oof, that sound. Hello, thank you for follow again. We're slowly getting people in. PP, yeah, exactly. Alex is a mod now, look guys. He's the big cockman right now. So...
Hey, what's up?
again?
Oh, did your
No, he
mic die?
didn't. It's okay.
So, has the bracket started yet? Or I just peeked at the stream. It looks like you're still in like check-ins.
If you need to do something, then don't worry about it.
No, I don't need to do anything. I'm just saying that like you're a lot more patient than I am. I tell
Yeah,
people,
I'm a
I
little bit more
say
patient.
I say check-ins. I say check-ins start at I say check-ins end at what is this, 7? Check-ins end at 7. You guys have an hour beforehand. And I ping people an hour beforehand. I ping them half an hour. I ping the people who haven't checked in, and then 10 minutes before I ping the people who still haven't checked in. And if they don't check in, then when it starts, and I just drop them. And then inevitably someone always shows up at the last like minute, right when I've already issued the first game, and they go, "No, wait, I'm here," and I have to go, "Hey, sorry, that's not my problem."
Same child is not here, but whatever. Maybe he gonna show up. If he don't gonna show up, I will just disqualify him. Is all. So let's move to bracket. Can someone see the bracket? Fucking playing on one monitor is, I swear to God. So this is the bracket. I'm not gonna change anyone. We gonna watch the round 1 games. So who do you wanna watch, Gibbons? Is there anyone particularly that you wanna watch from the round 1?
Yeah, check Koval out.
Hey, we wanna watch Koval today? Yeah, our brother Koval should get some love today. So, Koval versus... versus Stuk the Frogger. That will be our...
Okay. One second, let me... Why did it not? There it is. Who the fuck is Stuck to Frogger? Nah, I don't see anyone like that in the Discord. You want to do the rest of Winners Round 1 off stream? I don't know who it is. There is no one named Stuck to Frogger in the Discord. Oh, it's steak to burger? Yeah, okay, well, how was I supposed to know that? I don't know that person. I'm not in your little fucking, uh, friend group. No, I don't know that. Koval's gonna be on player 1, Frogger's gonna be, well, Burger's gonna be on player 2. They posted it in general. Yeah, no one does. Nobody does what you tell them to. Welcome to hosting tournaments. Nobody does what you ask them to. Hey guys, check in. Nobody checks in. Hey guys, here's the rules on the. I wrote the rules on the page. No one reads the rules. Maybe like 10% of people who join actually read the things you write.
When I even think people the brief explanation what's going on.
No one reads. No
one fucking care.
It's whatever. But I don't know, tell me when you're synced up, and I can tell them to go if you want.
Yeah. Wait a second.
I'll get it ready to go.
This stream can see the game, and now the magic gonna happen. Hello. Here you go. I work it whole fucking night. So, for me, it's already okay.
You're synced up?
Yes, I'm synced up.
Okay. I'm synced up too.
So...
I told him to go, yeah. Alright, so what are we gonna get? We're gonna get Koval on the F-Nania and Steak on... what is this, F-Hockey? Okay, seems good, seems good. I didn't know anyone played F-Hockey outside of Mateo, and I think Insignis and whatever, 2K, whatever it goes by now, I think he's been playing it here and there, I remember that. Arblitz played it at one point as well, but those are the only people I really know of it. Okay, Koval swapping to Efmiako, it looks like, so this is gonna be a rough matchup for, Efmiako, frankly, because she doesn't really have the great normals to get in. I actually think that F-Hockey is one of those characters that has air normals that can hit upwards, so they kind of have an ability to rise at Miyako, as active as Miyako. There we go. Instantly getting a counter hit 2A, though. Koval bringing him over to the corner. 3k damage, not going to complete it, but he will come down, put him in the corner. Overhead, F-Hockey is going to block that. Taking a throw right here, though. Miyako is one of the few characters in the game that does get a combo throw. 1.4k, and Aki putting herself back in the miscreant foe while chasing it. Getting with an overhead JB. Miyako going to take him up, bring him back. No, not bring him back down. 3.7k again. I'm already almost dead here. Counter hit in the air. This is probably going to be end of off. Nope, not going to be end of it. And Koval going for an EX stomp. Aki tries to jump it. That is not air blockable, so the first round I'm going to end up going to Koval right there on the Efmiako. Second round I'm going to get started right here. And we're going to get Koval standing perfectly still. Aki walking up. Koval basically with a rising, no, not going to do anything rising. Empty jumping, coming to land, but Aki is going to be in the air above him. She is going to land, hit him. There we go. Koval with the JC in the air, jumping, trying to keep himself above F-Hockey, because you don't, that is how Miyako works. Miyako's got the, she's got really stubby normals on the ground in the air, but her normals are very, very active, and they have good angles and a good disjoint for, below them. And she's got a higher jump than most characters. So with Miyako, you do tend to want to try to get above people. Looks like Aki knows this, though. Already putting Miyako in the corner. Miyako, one more hit probably away from death if Aki can get a really good... There we go, going for some ace aggro, but just keeps him missing, and Koval going to use that opportunity to get out. Unfortunately, the punch she gets is bursted off by Aki. She did have full meter. Full moon meter, though, a full moon burst, though, losing all of that meter, so she's not really going to get the chance to get any HP back this round, which isn't really too bad of a thing when you're, like, Aki. There we go, a good ache, but not a confirm. And Pitt's going to catch Koval trying to jump out of the air. First round going to go to... or second round going to go to, F-Hockey. There we go. Now I'm in full screen. I can actually see. I was missing half the screen before. Alright, here we go. Koval immediately jumping in, avoiding the two ways coming out of Aki. There we go, sliding under Aki, hitting him on the other side of it. They're not going to get a full confirm off this, though. Aki jumping up, hitting Koval, not going to get anything off. Costs Koval up, going to bring him over to the corner. No, dropping his combo. And Koval going in for a big EX punch. Not going to hit anything, though. 160 damage, so he does have the ability to go into max if he wants to later, so a little bit of health missing isn't a bad thing. Health regeneration is definitely going to be in the cards for Koval this game. Going in for a unblockable stomp on the other side, bringing him up, crossing him over into the corner, bringing him back down, hard knockdown on the elbow, 2.6k, another unblockable stomp. That stomp is unblockable, you do have to jump it to get a punch. I think backdash, if you have a backdash throw, is airborne as well. It's a good way to get a punch. Koval going for throw, missing it, and Aki is going to punch that, bringing him up, not going to take him back down, though. Koval going for a DP, missing it, but Aki not going to punch, bringing him in the corner, ribbons up, but Koval will jump through the ribbons, putting himself back in the mid-screen. Aki going to counter hit him out of the air, though. Doesn't have the meter to get any health back, so Koval is going to slide in, take him down with the little bit of remaining health he has left. First game gonna go completely to Koval right there. Alright, so then here we go. What do we have? So how is Aki gonna have to adjust to this? She doesn't have the same rhythm. There we go, getting an immediate counter hit, bringing Koval up. Probably gonna take him back down. No, misses the kick. Not able to take him back down. And Koval jumping out of the corner. Not with a health advantage, though, in the mid-screen, but he doesn't have the health advantage. He's all... That's the thing about Miyako, is you're always approaching. So it's not like without a health advantage, he wouldn't be approaching. He could play a little more passively, but at the end of the day, if Aki really wanted to, she wouldn't... Miyako's always going to be the one going in. Going and making his DP safe over there with the overhead hit coming out, but he's not able to get too much out of it. Getting put in the corner, but Aki doesn't confirm off this, so Miyako is going to bring Aki back to the corner. Pit, no, that's not a pit, what are they called? Ribbons. Man, it's been a while since I've commentated Melty Blood, so I'm forgetting all the names. I've been playing King of Fighters for the last, like, 2 weeks.
It's okay, brother.
Instantly getting bursted out, but then having a meter to come out, go for a DP. Those air ribbons are unblockable, so there we go. A pit coming down to protect some space, pops the pit, and that is going to put Koval on blockstone. Koval doesn't respect it, ends up getting knocked out. First round, gonna end up going to, what's his name? Stuck to Frogger? Stuck to Burger? I
don't know. I would just call him a frog, man.
Either way, no, those pits are negative edge. They aren't perpetual negative edge the same way Aoko's orbs are. They only last about, I think, 5-6 seconds max. But they are negative edge, so when she has those pits down, you can't just approach her carelessly. You have to expect that those pits are going to detonate the last point you want. Getting a throw on Aki, though, putting him in the corner, gonna get the combo off this. 1.8k damage, left to right, goes in for the unblockable stomp. Again, Aki not knowing how to deal with that. Still, bringing him up, taking him back down, 2.5k damage off a throw, going for an overhead elbow. It is safe, but he doesn't actually do anything off of it. Aki gonna start pushing himself out of the corner. Pit right here in the mid-screen. There we go. Throwing Koval. Koval respecting on wake up. What's for breakfast right here? Pit, not a pit. Riven going over the other side, hits Koval with a mix-up, but he's not able to confirm off it, and Koval going to capitalize on that, counter-hit Aki out of the air, not bring him back down, though. Aki with a very, very small amount of health, and Koval with about half his health left, so Koval looking pretty good right now, able to play passively, but Aki getting aggressive and throwing a air throw out there, getting him. Koval goes for a DP, ends up missing it. Aki hits him with the confirm, but not able to actually capitalize on the full thing, and Koval is going to catch her recovery and bring her down because of that. Dropping these at crawl.
Same. I didn't know Koval can actually play F Miyako.
Yeah, Koval plays quite a few characters. I think he plays Nania and Tono as well. Either way, coming down on the JV with, what's her nuts? Aki. Going into max one right now, she can burst, trying to do something dangerous and pressure maybe. She can burst, she can FRC. She doesn't really need to FRC because she doesn't need the health. Maybe she's going to save the meter to get 100 and go back into neutral with that. Counter hitting Koval, but not able to get a huge confirm off. But there we go, coming down with the JV on top of Koval, but he is going to drop the confirm. Again, Koval getting out of jail free a lot here because he has taken quite a few hits and trading really, really unfavorably in these places, but Aki just doesn't seem to be able to get the confirms. There we go, counter hit pit, but it will multi-hit, so she's not going to get a ton of damage off of it, but it is a pretty good amount of damage. Koval elbowing in, gonna get whiff punished. Again, not a big confirm coming out of it though. Koval coming in with the JB catching Aki, but Aki comes back down after not getting confirmed off. But Koval landing, that is going to be really, really minus. Aki sweeping and bringing him up. This is going to be enough to kill. There we go for the OTG. Not enough to kill though. Koval wakes up, and he is going to take the pit on wake up. What's he doing pushing buttons? You can't die to chip in this game. What's he doing?
And we're gonna have a swap.
But he is gonna swap characters, it looks like, to the F Nania. It looks like
the F Nania, the popular character.
H Miyako, I can't handle this character. I can't handle the F Miyako. I gotta go back to my F Nania. He's been DPing and his DPs aren't getting as much damage as he wants, so he's gonna swap to a character that meterlessly gets like 3.2k off of his DPs. What an honorable player he is. Here we go, waiting for the DP, gets the flip kick, but not able to confirm off it. Another dude, what's he doing? What did he like?
That's the Nania brain, brother.
Koval doesn't usually play that crazy, and then I'm just gonna run up and DP. It's fucking like Nania brain. This is what Nania does to people. 3 throws in a row coming in. JB going in for a 4th throw. All these sick throws coming out. 5 throws in a row. Frogger really, really respecting. There we go. Goes for a throw break, but Koval is going to have the bigger button. He's going to mash out Frogger's button not fast enough. He will mash Koval out on his reset, though, and putting Koval back down into the mid-screen. Koval DPing and missing it. He's going to get punished for that. Frogger drops the confirm, though, and Koval is going to use a JV on his way back down. Slashing through. Frogger tries to get with a throw, but he's not able to get the punish. Koval, here we go. Just protecting his space. Going for teleports. The teleport ends up missing entirely, and Frogger is going to bring Koval up. Take him back down. Uses FRC to get all that health back. Koval with a massive health disadvantage right now, but he is about to go into a blood heat. Not a blood heat, but a max of his own. So he will be able to FRC if he wants to. Here we go. And max mode. Will he FRC this? No, he's going for the unblockable. Frogger just jumps it. From what I understand, from what I remember about Nania, from what I remember about Nania is that Nania's fucking arc drive sucks because I think the non-blood heat version is actually blockable.
Yes, it's blockable.
And it's the blood heat version is air throwable. So.
Yeah, exactly.
If Nania's not on blood heat, it tries to unblockable you. It's not even unblockable. If he tries to arc drive you and it's on like blood heat, you just block and he dies.
It's blockable, dodgeable, throwable.
Yeah,
it sucks.
He's just throwing like what's it called? He's just doing like knowledge checks. But anyway, here we go with the DP. Goes up, gets a second DP, 3k damage, not able to bring him back down. The Saki is gonna go back into mid-screen, trying to keep control of mid-screen with the ribbons, but he's just gonna back up back up to get to the corner over and over again. I don't know where he's trying to go. And Aki, alright, you wanna go in the corner, Koval? I'll keep you in the corner. No, this is where you wanted to be. This is where you want to be. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you are gonna DP. Okay. I thought maybe he'd be out of range, but Koval isn't able to get the full confirm. Aki dashing in, and Koval is gonna go high risk dash knife and put him back down into the corner. These basic stagger pressure comes out, and Koval just slashes out again, both in the air, using Rip to try to keep himself up. There we go. He's gonna counter hit Koval, bringing him up, taking it back down. Get a hard knockdown. Koval is going to DP. This time the DP is blocked, so he's going to mash Koval out. Bring him up. Is this going to be enough to kill, though? He is about to go into max mode, so no, he's not going to go into max. He's going to convert into more meter. I thought I was going to go into max mode, so he would have a burst later to do something dangerous and pressure, but no, he's just going to keep Koval in the corner. Stagger pressure jumping up. Koval missing the DP, but the flip kick does get counter hits trades. Koval one hit from death, but he's going to hit Aki. Not enough to kill Aki, though. Goes for an Oki confirm, and he is going to tick throw Aki, putting him back into the corner. Second round going to go to Koval right there. Alright, so here we are at match point for first game of the tournament. Koval already in the corner, going in for a meter charge to try to bait something out. Does get the bait out, but he's not able to do too much of it. Anti-airs the jump in with a DP, bringing him back down. 2.9k damage on Milo's CP, and now Koval is in blood heat. Going in for an EX move. It is going to be safe on block. There we go. Trying to go for a last arc, not quite able to get it. Just a little bit of blood heat left. Trying to go for last arc again, not quite able to get it. Koval really wants that last arc, but he can't get it. And Aki right now, 273 meters. She is very close to max, and she's going to be able to keep Koval in the corner right here. Good stagger pressure right there. Koval tries to mash out. Gonna bring him, take him back down. Max mode. Something dangerous can be done here, as he is going to be able to burst out if Koval catches him out. Is Koval going to DP? Is he going to burst this? No, not going to burst. It's just going to keep the meter. Go back to mid-screen. He does have the health. No, he doesn't have the health advantage, actually. Koval with the health advantage right now. Very slight. Catching Aki out again with those dashes. If those dashes do hit, they are incredibly punishable, so he's using it really liberally. No respect for his opponent. Koval, I know how punishable these are, but no respect. But he's not really, you can't really, there we go, there's the punish. Sweep coming out, bringing up Koval, taking it back down into the mid-screen. Koval gonna go for a DP. He's gonna get a full confirm, though, not a full confirm. Aki about one hit from dash. He's gonna be really careful right here. Koval playing really dangerously, so unfortunately, he is gonna dash through and get her, but man, Koval is playing really dangerously. I thought that what he was gonna do was just wait for Koval to DP again, or just like have Koval go for the slap. What's the problem? Challenge?
Yeah.
How did it break?
It's fucking changed.
Is that a huge problem? The biggest thing when you're doing brackets and you're like seeding stuff is just to make sure that the most notable strong players are on opposite sides of the bracket from each other.
And I cannot move them anymore.
You should be able to. Let me see.
Can you do it?
Yeah. No, I can't do it. Once you've started the tournament, it doesn't look like challenge actually lets you.
What a cringe web.
Yeah, it's why I stopped using challenge. It just does random shit and completely fucks you.
How we wanna do it?
You might be able to, let me see, change the time of the tournament to be later.
Yeah, I need to change fucking... See,
Yeah,
guys, it's fucking broken. Like, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah, that's why I don't use challenge anymore. Challenge is really shitty. It's like...
Man. Can I somehow, like, any fucking way? Anyway.
I would imagine it would be in settings, but I don't know.
I think so.
Type format, game finals, 1 to 2, enable loading, advanced options.
Bro, no one...
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like bracket challenge has your thing. Looks like challenge has your stuff in there.
I wouldn't even wanna do it.
Let me see, Riven versus Mixed. Riven wins. Well, let me look at the Discord. I can help you out here for a second. Let me see. So it said Riven versus Mix, and it was not Riven versus Mix, and then it was Hallie versus Chid. That was also not the same. Yeah, it shifted your entire bracket. Nobody played the person they were supposed to play. Redo round 1. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Can we repeat the round 1 again? Actually, can we? Or... Because I cannot fix it now. I cannot fix it anymore, so we need to repeat the round 1 with a new bracket completely.
This is the bracket you want, right? This is the one that's set?
Which one?
The one that it is right here.
No,
the
no, it's completely different.
Yeah, no, but the Koval versus R9, Riven versus Chid, Ivanovic versus Nil6, that's correct, right? What do you mean the one that... I know, just look at the bracket you have right now. Is round 1, do you have Stuk versus GGG? Do you have Aaron versus Callie?
Yeah, I have Stuk versus GGG.
You have Rankus versus Mix.
Yeah.
You have Ivanova versus Nil6.
Yeah.
You have Koval versus R9.
Yeah.
You have Riven versus Chit.
Yeah.
All right, that's the bracket you have. So that's cool. So everyone else, Roland can play off, whatever, off stream, and then let's just do Koval versus R6 on stream.
They have.
Oh my fuck.
Fucking challenge log, man. Fucking challenge log. Guys, whatever.
Okay. Just do like Aaron versus Callie then.
Who versus who?
Aaron versus Callie.
Okay. If you can ping them now.
Yeah.
It's just something that I cannot deal with with the challenge log. This is like out of my power. Otherwise I would just change. I mean, can you turn VPN Koval?
I told Callie and Aaron to get on stream.
Man, I fucking.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like if you stew on it, it's gonna slow everything else down. Just restart. I mean, yeah, okay. There was a problem. There was a problem. Just roll with it. Everyone's gonna have to redo their round one. If you stew on it and you try to like fix this and that and try to appease people who might be mad, then you're just gonna be holding off people who are in round two who have been waiting at least 30 minutes since the tournament started and they still haven't got a game. So you just need to roll with it and then just let the people just roll with it, play the next games, and then just start shit. Alright, there we go. Callie pinged Aaron. So his IP is in matchmaking, so you can start joining that. Or whichever one connects.
I'm gonna wait like 5 seconds.
It gets easier when you get to top 8 because you don't have to manage everybody's off-stream this and then people putting their scores in the whatever report score section. You just watch game from on stream, not a problem. But yeah, no, that's why I stopped using challenge, and I like a while ago, and I started using what's it called, bracket, and then I use like well, all right, I'm in. It's gonna be Callie on player 2, Aaron on player 1. Yeah, I started using Turnament or whatever, which is what I've heard people use for King of Fighters brackets.
I'm gonna wait a bit for the Synac to happen. It's synaxed for me.
What do you mean synaxed?
Oh,
synced. It's synced. It's synced. Yeah, it's synced for me too. Okay, yeah, they can go. Alright, so who did these people play? Who was on player 2? It was gonna be Callie. Okay, so Callie on the F versus Aaron on the Aaron on the H white lane. Okay, interesting. From when I've played it against it's been a while since I played Melty, but when I played against what's his name? Ofan. Ofan white lane. Ofan would always do full white lane against Faoko because he would just pick the white lane that's the best matchup. So he would do C white lane if I did C Aoko, and he'd do what's it called? He'd do F white lane if I did F Aoko, because F white lane's projectiles actually really fuck with Aoko's because they go under Aoko's and they give hard knockdown if they counter hit. And you're in a counter hit state for a long time with F Aoko on all your moves. They're extremely high commitments. There we go, getting a counter hit JB, going up on Len, going right through the icicle. He's using those large charge icicles. Large charge icicles come out a lot later, but they multi-hit and they are very plus on block. Going in for the overhead, ends up hitting white Len, bringing it back down, going in for the 5B immediate, but the DP is going to come out. Len capitalizing on Alco ground tag, not able to get a huge confirm off it. There we go, putting Alco in the corner, frame trap, swinging in, but not able to get a confirm off it. Alco jumping out, getting hit, but not, again, Len not able to get confirm. In heat now, trying to back off and get a little bit of that health back. Doesn't go for an air throw, goes for a JA, hits Alco. Alco coming down, ground tag again, and there we go. Len catches the ground tag in a backdash, but not again able to get a big confirm out. Alco in the corner right now. Len switches in, gets a, there we go, counter hit out of the air, but not, again, able to get much off of it. It looks like Len's having a bit of a hard time confirming these hits. She looks like she's trying to kind of like set up pressure, and when Alco gets hit, Len's not really ready for it. With the overhead right there on Alco, then the orb comes down, counter hitting Len, but not able to get too much out of it. And Alco, there we go, catches Len on the dash up, checks the redash, but not able to get anything out of it. Len, one hit away from death, and the sweep frame trap is going to get Len right there. First round, going to go to Kali on the Alco. Alright, second round getting going right here. Falco immediately in the mid-screen, jumping back, gonna place an orb. No, immediately aggressing with a kick on top, and Len gonna punish that. Put Alco down to the corner. Alco in the mid-screen right now, just kind of putting an orb out. There we go. So Alco's got those orbs out right now. She can play around that if she wants to, but Len does have the ability to kind of clear those pretty quickly with orbs and with like what's the word I'm looking for? With 5A. Yeah, there. So there we go. Alco dashes and catches Len, though. Gonna go for Oki right here. And what's he gonna do off the Oki? Normal proximity orb set into another proximity set out of the air, putting in frame traps, but not able to get it. Len blocking and then catching Alco, checking the redash. That's what I'm trying to say. I keep trying to use King of Fighters vernacular, and it's throwing me off. Len getting counter hit out of the air by projectile. What is it? Yeah, a projectile. A fireball. By a fireball, but Alco not going up to the air throw to catch the H-Moon. Burst. It's a fucking burst. Man, I can't play multiple fighting games and then commentate different ones, and I can't go back to back and change characters. It fucks with me too much. Anyway, Len here with the Icicle Loki, but Alco is going to DP through it. Len coming down, putting an Icicle down, but Alco on the wrong side of it. Fireball coming out, and that it will catch Len, trying to place an Icicle, so the first round gonna go to, what's his name? Kali on the Falco. Alright, so how is it gonna go? How's it gonna go? I'm feeling slow today, so maybe I shouldn't get play by play. Maybe I should try to slow this down and see what's going on. Alco immediately coming to start to play back, throwing those fireballs in, and Len is gonna punish the fireball, but not get a huge confirm. Not gonna block the icicle either. Len, there we go, trying to put some Alco in staggered pressure, but Alco will shield out. Alco bringing Len up, putting her back down into the corner. Fireball, gonna use meter to get herself in for free. Goes for the overhead, hits him with the low. That is gonna put Len on the ground. Oki proximity orb, going for some basic frame traps, and Len is gonna get caught up by the frame trap. Alco bringing her up, going for Oki to bring him down. What is he gonna get with this Oki? Another proximity orb right out in front of Len, but Len will just DP that. Proximity orbs aren't really a huge problem versus, especially with Len. Proximity orbs, especially on Oki with Alco, do really well right in front of people when people need to move forward for the normals. For example, F. Reese is a character who you really want to use proximity orbs with Alco. There we go, counter hit out of the air, but not able to get too much out of it on Len. Alco putting herself back into the corner. Counter hit out of the air with an orb, but not able to get too much out of it. Those H-Moon bursts are safe, so Alco not going to get a punish out of that, and Len now having Alco in the corner. But Alco will mash out through Len's frame trap, and she is going to put Len down in the mid-screen. Another, like, TK'd orb on top, goes for an overhead, goes for low. Len will get caught out, getting hit by the overhead. Going to bring him down. First round, going to go to the Falco. But, no, proximity orbs are interesting in that they only go off when you get your collision box near them, not hit boxes and hurt boxes. So characters who with really forward-moving normals actually tend to have a hard time versus proximity orbs in the corner because they physically can't move forward without swinging, so they will put themselves into a counter-hittable state. So, like, characters like Reese, who have those forward-moving A-normals, kind of when she steps forward, they have a hard time dealing with orbs in the corner. But a character like Len, she can just jab those out or DP out, so you have to be a little more careful with those. Running up, Len DPing on Wake Up, putting Falco back into the corner right now. Len getting knocked back into the mid-screen. Alco gonna get him with the JA confirm, but he's not gonna get too much out of the air throw right there. Well, no air throw at all, really. He's gonna drop the air throw confirm, is what I'm trying to say. Orb down in the mid-screen. He is gonna counter-hit Len, but he's too far away to get anything out of it. JB will counter-hit Len coming down on the way. The first orb's gonna hit, getting a little bit of extra damage. I might give him a no, he's gonna miss the J on the way back down. Whiffs a throw, and Len is gonna try to capitalize on it. A lot of red health, and Len is about to go into max mode. So Len right now just looking for a straight hit, even if it's blocked, because he just needs that HP. Block a fireball, maybe even. Shield something. If you shield something, you are going to get that meter back, but no, he will get clipped by a fireball in the air, trying to drop an icicle probably. So that first game is going to go to Falco right there on the cat line.
And we're having winners of first game. Let's see. Going back to bracket again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling slow. I'm feeling slow. Too much King of Fighters. I'm like losing my multi vernacular. I'm like losing the. I keep wanting to call things hops when I see someone IAD or I see someone like doing staggered pressure, because staggered pressure doesn't last long in a KOF. You get like 3 staggers, then you're at. So there's a lot of hops and a lot of frame traps using abilities. So I keep losing myself because I want to say like IAD's in, like they'll ID in, and I want to say hops in. Is he gonna go for a second hop? Or I want to say like hops in low jabs or something. But then they just like IAD in and then do some shit. And I'm like, oh wait a minute. There's a different order of operations here. This isn't King of Fighters.
Those Ivan and other guy already done with game.
So they did Ivan and Nilsix fix their game. Let me see. I don't see their score in here. So waiting on them. But other than that, now we want to do round 2. So who do you want to see on round 2? And we'll do the rest of round 2 off stream.
Not gonna lie, I would like to see Mateo playing this time.
Where's Mateo? Mateo versus Absence? Okay, yeah. So I'll ping that. We'll do Mateo versus Absence and then the rest of round 2 off stream. I'll ping him. I told losers round 1 to play off stream as well whenever they get their games. And sorry, shit happens. Game is hard. Alright, so we're waiting for Mateo. What were we doing? We're gonna do Mateo versus Absence of Sense right now. Okay, so I gave him the ping. That way we for them to connect. But yeah, man, Melty really different from fucking KOF. I keep trying to use the wrong vernacular. Things move a lot faster as well compared to like ABK. So there you go, Mateo coming in with the EIP. Keep tapping in, but
Bro, I feel so fucking down after what happened.
don't let it get to you. Let it get to you, John.
They really fucking tried to bring the fucking bracket so everyone will be at least happy.
That's impossible.
And I fucking end up like always, cause fucking cheat didn't fucking press the button to check in.
It's fine. It's fine.
I was
Things
like,
it's not worth dwelling on. You just gotta take it as it comes and go with it. Things don't often go perfectly. But yeah, now you're seeing why I don't use challenge as much anymore. It's very buggy. It's susceptible to a lot of bullshit. So I just do the other ones. Okay, so Absence gonna be on player 1, Mateo's gonna be on player 2.
Good, I need to restart fucking caster, man.
Mateo, I believe, plays, let me see. Wait, Absence is going to be on P1, Mateo going to be on P2. Okay, so Mateo, I believe, is going to play the C-Aki, but it looks like Absence is going to be doing F-Wara, which is interesting. I'm the only person in Europe who I know has put time into... Oh, Torrens has also played F-Wara. So me and Torrens are the only people I know who like actually played F-Wara, so this will be interesting. F-Wara, he's weird, though. I stopped playing him after, like, 2 weeks because it, like, the air, like, well, okay, maybe a little more than 2 weeks, but, the way he runs, it's really, really weird because you take so long to get used to Wara not being able to move quickly forward unless you're going airborne. And then you start playing another character again, and then when you run forward, you're not going airborne. You spend all this time getting used to going airborne every time you want to move forward. And then when you come back to characters who don't go airborne when they move forward, then it feels weird. So I hate the way Wara wires your brain because it puts you in, at least for me, I'm not good at rotating between characters. It puts me in this situation where it's like, I either play F4 or I play like everyone else. And F4, I don't like them enough to only play F4 for given periods of time. But it is fun. It is fun just like pressing 6-6-A and be like, yeah, I'm pretty good at mixing people up, aren't I?
In Absence even played the fucking Brazilian color. The F1 number 1. Number uno in Brazil.
I'm synced up when you're good to go.
Yeah, same.
Alright, they're starting. Should ping in case they don't have fucking, what's it called, Discord open. Alright, yeah, it looks like they're good to go. Alright, so we're gonna have Absence F4 versus Mateo Siaki. This is gonna be an interesting matchup. So, Mateo with the Siaki, he doesn't really want to approach, and Wara's got the bigger normals, So this is probably going to be Wara being the one getting aggressive here, which might be difficult because, again, Wara's got those big normals, big disjointed normals, so it can make it very easy for him to get clipped by these ribbons that Mateo's throwing out. But something Wara does have is he's got the egg, which is he can let that slowly float across screen, and that can really limit what where Mateo is allowed to move around the screen when the egg is out. It's not really a lot of damage, but it will counter hit for
I think
pretty
we
good
have a
conversions.
problem or something.
Did they decent?
No, it's F Wara, right? It's not C.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's got the big normals and he's got the egg he can throw out.
Yeah, but he writing on chat that he plays C. What? I mean, on stream is F.
Alright, they'll
Okay.
reset that time.
Game closed. Melt.
So he doesn't play. That's unfortunate that he doesn't play the F4. I was looking forward to criticizing his usage of the bad egg and the 50/50s and black crack. I don't get to say black crack enough, and I was looking forward to that, but I guess he'll just be a Siwara player. Okay.
Are they connected again?
I'm reconnecting. Oh yeah, options on P1. Alright, so is he gonna be picking C? He's picking F4 again.
Yeah, it's F Wara. No.
Alright, cool. Now I can make fun of him. Alright, I'm saying. I see.
That happened, but sure. It's okay for me, they can go.
Yeah, right. Alright, so as I was saying earlier, so yeah, Wara's definitely going to be the one to approach in here, but his big normals are going to make it a bit difficult for him to get in against Aki's ribbons if he's not careful, but he does have the egg, so with Aki right here with herself in the corner, everyone waits for some stagger pressure on Wara, pushing himself out, catching her out of the air, keeping her in the corner, air dash over the top for left, right's Mateo, not able to get a confirm off it though. Wara with himself in the corner right now, he will check Mateo's dash though, convert, put Mateo into the corner, black crack on top of Mateo, Mateo backdashing away, and he's going to whiff punish Wara, bring a Wara up, taking it back down, 4.1k damage, going to bounce, and how is she going to get out of this? Not any kind of Oki though. Wara will jump away and he is going to punish Mateo for pushing buttons a little too much. And Wara is going to dash right over the top of Mateo's heat. Bring Mateo up. Mateo's not going to get any HP regeneration back from this really. And Mateo is going to arc drive. That will hit Wara. So he is doing 3k damage off of that, but he will be foregoing getting any kind of damage off Wara. Wara using the egg to FRC. Get the egg out. That's going to make it hard for Mateo to approach him, but he doesn't care. He's going to go in on top of Mateo now. I got these big normals and I could sit back, but no. I'm going in. I'm not a bitch. I'm going to go in. There we go. Egg on top, forcing Mateo to stay on the ground. And Wara will go in, jump over Mateo's normal, hit him with the overhead. Is this going to be enough to kill him? 3k damage, not enough to kill. Can he OTG? No OTG, going in for an overhead. Mateo backdash it, and the backdash does get caught by Wara. So Wara, first round, gonna go to him. Our second round getting started right here, the F4 versus the Siaki. And Wara immediately taking control of mid-screen. Mateo crossing himself up right there, putting Mara on the air block string and brings it back down. Wara tries to mash, gets whiff punished by Mateo. Mateo put him down over into the corner, big combo, bring him up, take him back behind. 5k damage. What kind of Oki is he gonna do right here? Pillar Oki, catches Wara with a frame trap, gonna take Wara down back to the ground with a hard knockdown, probably jump him a couple times across the wall. He will catch Wara taking out of the air. The classic, I don't know how to complete my combos, but it's okay because you have the audacity to try to reduce, and I reset you definitely on purpose. Wara, again, will take out, get caught by ribbons, though, and that will be the end of him. Really commanding round by Mateo. Third round, here we go, match point for this game, and Wara immediately getting a, what's it called? A counter hit on Mateo, but not able to convert off of it. And here we go, putting himself in the corner right now. Neither of these players really want to approach each other. And Mateo doesn't want to approach Wara because he's got those big normals and the egg right there. There's the counter hit egg I was talking about. Doesn't get a very big conversion off it, but there we go. Mateo, I said Wateo. Anyway, Wara right there gets a counter hit with the JB, but not able to get a huge confirm off it. Mateo with his back against the wall goes in for, like, using all his meter right there to try to get those, like, ribbons out to hit Wara, get some plus frames, not able to get a Wara with the left right, hitting Mateo though, not able to get a huge confirm. He goes for a DP. Is Mateo going to get a big punish off this? No, Mateo hesitates, doesn't get any kind of punish at all. Wara in the corner right now, egg in front to keep himself safe, and he will slowly push out of the corner. Both characters counter hit each other, so they're not able to get too much off of it, and Wara getting pushed into the corner by Mateo. Mateo going to go for a sweep on wake up to catch a jump, goes for an instant overhead. A little bit too early though, and Wara doesn't get caught out by it. Wara trying to slowly move his way out of the corner, but Mateo will check that dash, put him back down into the corner right here. Here we go, combo, 3.6k damage, hard knockdown, and he's gonna get some Oki, some pit Oki right there, and Wara will just, like, that's not even a true DP, but he's gonna DP out left, right, Mateo goes for a shield, ends up missing, EX heavy egg, yeah, the heavy egg comes out, and Wara is gonna side swap Mateo, goes in for the black crack, but it's not able to get too much off of it. It's more of a combo tool if you can get someone on top of it. Not able to get Mateo, though, and right now, Wara gets counter hit out of the air, but he's not going to get confirmed off of. Wara with control of the mid-screen. Both characters don't really have very much HP, though. Next hit's probably going to do it in. Mateo being put in the mid-screen. Goes into a heat right now, going to get a lot more health back out of this, and he is going to check Wara trying to redash him. That is going to be the first game going to Mateo. Wara getting taken down, trying to reset. Look at this guy mashing during pressure. He's got F-Moon. He's got the F-Moon frame advantage. He's still mashing. This guy's an animal. Here we go. Immediately, Wara putting himself... Mateo jumping up, air throwing Wara at the very, very start of the match, putting him immediately into the corner. 2.3k damage. And what kind of Oki is he going to get right here? Jumps up. Doesn't go for an overhead, though. Just jumps down. Empty jumps. Tries to catch Wara with an empty jump. Frame trap. Not able to get it, though. And Wara will use that to get out of the corner. Get some heavy egg Oki and go up. Try to get Mateo with a 50-50, but he's not quite able to get an egg coming out, which will keep him from Mateo crossing him up, but not going to get too much out of it. Crosses Mateo up instead. Mateo knocked down into the corner, and he will get frame trapped right there with the high-low. Not able to get a huge conversion out of it, though. And Wara gets himself put in the corner, trying to jump run over Mateo. Mateo jabs him into the corner. All right, nice try jumping around, idiot. You're going into the corner now. Grabs him with the command grab to get some hard knockdown, and here we go. Going to use pit. Those ribbons are going to give him some plus frames, and he's going to detonate that pit soon to give himself a reset. Goes in for the instant overhead. He will catch Wara out right there. That first round going to go to Mateo right there. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that Wara is just like, I press 6-6, JA, overhead low, I'm pretty nice, my mix-up is nice, and Mateo's like, yeah, I got one of those too. I'm an instant overhead, and it's just like, oh, fuck, oh, shit, he's got one of those too, huh? Wara doing a really good job. What was that? Mateo. Mateo won the first game. So anyway, Wara coming back over the top of Mateo, but and ends up missing his mix-up, and Mateo going to put him in the corner, punish him for that, bringing him up, not able to take him back down, though, but he will get a frame trap anyway using ribbons, and Wara is going to try to jump out using this JB. The F-Wara JB is really, really nice compared to C-Wara's because it does a multi-hit, so you can actually confirm off the counter hits that a lot of times C-Wara couldn't. Unfortunately, I was having a hard time getting him out because Mateo coming up, doesn't get his redash checked. He is just going to frame trap right here. Wara keeping himself in the corner, and that pit is going to be air unblockable. Mateo putting a pit down below him, popping the pit so that Wara can't be below him. Wara has to retreat because if he tries to get below Mateo, he will get caught for that. Wara going into blood heat right now. Is he going to be able to get a last arc, or is he going to be able to get any kind of arc drive off of this for a big damage? Doesn't really look like it. In the corner, jabbing Mateo with that really big JA he's got, but he's not going to be able to do anything off this blood heat really. It looks like it was just a bit of HP recovery to keep it safe. Goes in for the arc drive, but he's not able to get too much off it. Jumping over Mateo's hit, and he is going to get a full punish on that. 4.2, 2.7k. Going in for a high-low, catching Mateo with the low, bring him back into the corner, 2.4k. One more mix-up will do Mateo in, and Mateo will heat. No, I'm not going to fall for that. No black crack. Get that out of here. Wara coming in with the overhead, goes in with the overhead into low, catches Mateo with the low. Not going to get a kill off this, though, but he will get some Oki right here. 2.9k, goes in for the left, right. Mateo just mashes out. He meaties a little bit too soon, and that does give Mateo the window to come out. Mateo going to get a counter hit, but not confirm off of it. 10 seconds left, the next hit's going to do it. Wara will use his not real DP. Bring himself out of the corner, knocking Mateo down. That's what you get for fucking up your combo, idiot. Get out of here. You're back to mid-screen. Here we go. Both characters don't really have much meter, and Wara is going to get Mateo with a low, jumping an empty low, going for the black crack on top, mixes him up, but not able to get the confirm off of it, even though he did hit Mateo. Mateo jumping up, keeping above pretty well. He's going to start pressuring Wara right here. What's he going to do off this? Tries to go for a redash, and Wara checks it, but he's not able to get a punish off it. Mateo goes for an air throw and misses it, and Wara will capitalize, counter-hitting Mateo, putting him back down into the corner. Going to go for a left-right right here, and Mateo going to heat out. I'm not taking the left-right. Heating out, putting Wara in the corner, but Wara is going to use the bad egg to get himself a counter-hit, just 2k damage, just 2k damage right there. Goes in for a fake DP on Mateo, doesn't catch him, and Mateo will punish that. Very, very, very high risk move, but he is going to drop his combo and then get counter hit, trying to follow up on the combo. Wara going to drop his own combo, though, so right now, Mateo does get, but Mateo, I was going to think things are looking good for Mateo, but he does have the ability to go into heat. There's the heat he was looking for, and Wara does have his back to the corner, but no, he is taking control of the mid-screen again with Mateo closer to the corner right now, using a pit to catch Wara out. Wara has to retreat. Wara back to the corner. Wara jumping into the mid-screen now, coming out of the corner. Mateo not really close enough to enforce that corner, and Mateo with his back into the corner. Going to jump out of the corner. Wara's ready for it, though. He catches Mateo. Ooh, not able to confirm off of his combo, though, and Mateo going to use that as to his advantage, put Wara over into the corner. Wara pushing out, though. Both characters in the mid-screen now. Wara will frame trap, gets half his health back after an FRC, and Mateo realizing with only 20 seconds left, he's going to have to push back in. Gets aggressive a little too soon. Wara gets a good read on it, pokes him out of the air. Second round going to end up going to Wara right there. So we're going to go to a game 3. If they ever fucking hit game again. Alright, here we go. So Wara immediately in the mid-screen, having to back off towards the corner, and Mateo is going to pressure him. Gonna get hit with the low right there. 3.5k damage, 3.8k damage. Taking him up, not able to bring him back down though. With himself in the corner, tries to jump out, not able to get him. With that chicken block will give enough plus for him to mash out Mateo. Checks Mateo's dash, black crack coming out, goes for a mix-up. Mateo immediately hitting it. I'm not taking the black crack mix-up. I'm getting out of here. Goes for a pit on the ground, and Wara sees that pit, and he just jumps immediately. Charges an overhead to catch out Mateo's redash. Is going to catch Mateo out. 3.1k damage. He's going to go for the left-right. Not going to get Mateo though. Mateo ready for it, and he just fucking decides to crouch to go under Wara's 5A that he was mixing him up with, and that is, he is going to punish Wara and put him in the corner for that. 3.8k damage, one more good hit can take Wara out right here. Gonna get him with the command grab, the pit's on top of him, he's gonna pop that pit soon, maybe for plus frames, but no, Wara is gonna jump out. Mateo respecting, or holding off on the pit a little too long, and now he doesn't get to use it at all, but one more good hit will kill Wara right here. Wara DPing in the air, and where's he gonna land? Right in front of Mateo. Mateo not gonna get a full punish on it though, and here we go. Wara with only 185 meter, he's not going to get a chance to heat this round. It's going to be very, very, very hard for him to win. But with Wara's like ability to 50-50 and mix people up with one good hit and some Oki, he can take Mateo out. Magic Pixel, Wara got no more health left. 200 meter, and then, yeah, he's going to try to charge all the way up to Blood Heat. Getting a little bit greedy, and Mateo's just going to pop the pit right under him. Like, all right. This round, Wara is going to be starting with almost 300 meter, though, and at this early in the game, you really don't want to go into max as a full moon character, so Wara's probably going to be looking for a place to spend some meter. Unfortunately, not able to get it, and he is in max mode right now. Gonna get out and hit Mateo on the way back down, though. Is he going to be able to use any meter out of this? No, no meter. Black Crack going up, trying to mix Mateo up. Not able to get the mix. High into a low. Mateo blocks it all. Comes in over the top. Black Crack still active. Mateo trying to keep away from it, doesn't want to get hit, and oh no, trying to dash in on Wara, gets hit with the counter hit overhead, but he's not going to get too much off of it. Jumping out, and he gets a jump out checked, and Wara is going to get put down into the corner when Mateo heats him out. Mateo runs under Wara, forcing him to whiff, punishing him when he lands because he whiffed his normal, and then coming out over the top of him, not able to get a Oki though, so Wara is going to counter hit Mateo. Jumping back up. And let me see, where do we have? We have Mateo in the mid-screen. Wara going for a mix-up. Left-right is going to catch Mateo, hitting him on the right side, and put Mateo in the corner right here. And what's Mateo going to do? He's going to try to jump out. No, tries to dash out, and Wara comes in using the big spinning Wara ball, and that's going to be very, very minus, putting himself in the corner. Mateo's like, you want to put yourself in the corner? All right, dude, here we go. Instant overhead, catches him. Not able to confirm. Frame trap. Again, not able to confirm, though. Wara had enough health that, like, just one more hit's going to kill him, and Mateo goes into heat. Oh, Wara tries to punish it, but he is not able to get the full confirm. One more hit is going to kill Mateo. Mateo going for an arc drive, and Wara will punish that. Dashing in, using his JB to get the far as possible confirm, then just sweeping Mateo to finish him off. Low damage confirmed, but he didn't need a lot of damage right there. Really well played by Wara, and Mateo just staying perfectly still. Playing mind games right there. He's playing Samurai Showdown, trying to see what Wara would do, and Wara, like, he's going to back off, put himself in the corner a little bit. He doesn't want to be near Mateo. When Mateo's standing still, he's dangerous. He's channeling speedies, like, stand still, neck snap technique.
He's writing with the chat like always.
No, whenever he sees Mateo standing still, he thinks at that time when, like, Speedy did, like, the H-Ryugi neck snap. So he's like, oh shit, is that like a Speedy technique? So he backs off. He's got to be careful, because if anyone is using any kind of technique that Speedy invented, you know you have to tread very lightly, but it looks like Mateo wasn't doing that. So here we go, coming in on top of Mateo though. Max mode, he is going to get some health back here if he does want to FRC into something. Counter hits, he's just going to burst immediately. Mateo was in no position to even punish or get anything off of that ribbon, and so that burst was, I'm not going to say a bad burst, but he did lose all of his meter for it, so he's probably not going to be able to get any health back this round. And at the rate he's looking right now, with half his bar at red health and the other half at only 30%, maybe 10%, I don't know. Numbers are hard. He's going to be like fighting a really, really uphill battle. Mateo can go into heat right now. He's going to bait the heat though. No, not going to bait the heat at all. Mateo's just going to get hit by the mix. Here we go. Mateo can heat. Is he going to try to bait it again? But no, there's the heat we were looking for. Mateo going to get all that health back, come down top of Wara, and Wara is going to punish Mateo though. Mateo coming in for the arc drive to catch out using the iframes to get a high damage DP going through Wara's mix-up. And that is going to be the end of it. Mateo is going to take the game on a really good read, using arc drive to get to beat Wara's tricky mixies. What are they called? Messy guessies?
Messy guessies. Appreciate the all follows and the right. Thank you. So, how is the bracket looking right now? Let's see. Losers.
Have they? Okay. Let me see. Nil 6 versus Ivanovic.
If there is any people from round 2 losers have their partner, they can play.
Okay, so who do you want to see in round 3 then? We haven't seen Win and Chid yet.
We didn't see Alex too. I know Yutsu already played his game. I don't know why, but he played his game. so good for him, I guess.
Wait, Gwyn already played Chid? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let's do Gwyn versus Chid, because we've already seen Mateo and we've already seen Callie. So we'll do the rest of round 3 off stream. We'll do Gwyn versus Chid on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And let's see. I got ping somewhere. Oh, Yutsu hasn't played.
Yeah, we'll do.
Can still play off stream.
Mhm. Hmm. See, they already reported their stuff. All right, yeah. So let me see. So Gwyn, from what I one thing I think I remember about Gwyn is that he does Efiaki, right? I don't know what Chid plays. I think Chid sounds like he's probably a Ryugi player because you can always make a pretty safe bet that if
Not gonna lie,
yeah, but that doesn't mean he doesn't just play like
I have a feeling that he plays anyway, TL.
All right, so Chid's gonna be on player one, Gwyn gonna be on player two. I'm connecting. Oh, did I get in like right when it started? It looks like it's already synced for me.
Is it? I think for me it's a little bit faster.
Alright, well I seem to be good. So yeah, just go whenever you're synced, I guess.
Yeah, we okay. We can go.
So it seems like it's going to be Chid on the CCL versus Gwyn on the Efiaki. Interesting matchup, kind of, because CCL does have the ability to use her Myriad Slashes to just get a full screen punish from anywhere if she reads that Efiaki wants to use, like, Air Pillar or even Puffball. Though Puffball doesn't have a ton of recovery, so that's kind of risky. But at the same time, though, CL doesn't really have any buttons that hit above her to stop Aki from just going up and then, like, spamming JC or spamming Puffball and just doing whatever she wants. So there, that's exactly what I was talking about. You can't really use that very just, like, liberally against CL. CL will just do that from anywhere and punish you. And with the low health that she's got, CL might be able to just carry the round right here. Going and using Charge Dagger to keep, like, Aki in the corner, but she isn't able to follow up on it. Gets it with the cross-up, though, and she is going to get a pretty good combo off this. How much damage, though? 3.5, 3.9k, but she ends up dropping it. Now, you don't want that, because Efiaki's going to be free now to do what she wants, but he does ground attack, which means he's going to get caught in the knives. Is it going to be enough finish him? Myriad Slash is going to get OTG. No OTG right here, but just one frame trap will do him in. Here we go. Knife comes in. You can't die a chip in this game. Tries to catch a jump out, not able to get it, though, and only one more hit's going to do it, and there we go. Jumps in, gets him with an overhead. First round, Gwyn going to go down. Chid taking a really commanding lead right there. So yeah, okay, now Gwyn's gonna have to like adjust a little bit. It's like, okay. CL is the kind of character with 100 meter, she can just kind of do whatever she wants, and I can't just like liberally autopilot like with Efiaki with pillars and puffballs. I gotta be careful here. I gotta be careful. But immediately, Chid getting that health lead again, forcing Efiaki to come to him, which I mean, Efiaki's gonna be immediately gets an air throw with the charge jump. That's something that you don't really see that often, because if you're in the air with CL, you can jab her out if you have a move that's disjointed. But at the same time, while Efiaki's got normals that hit crazy good angles, they're not crazily disjointed. So I suppose it does make it hard for her to actually jab out CL if they both go up in the air at the same time for that. CL immediately heating to put Aki back down to the corner. Aki is going to burst out, though, coming over for the left-right, is going to catch Chid, bringing him up, taking him back down, 2.5k damage. Let's see what he's going to get right here. Going for a puffball, immediately ends up hitting him, left-rights him, and CL might die off of this, honestly. No, not going to die. Coming up, diving in behind Aki, and the dive is going to get punished by Aki, bringing him up, taking him back down, puffball, and then, yeah, just pillar. I don't even know what you're supposed to do about those pillars. It's actually pretty insane, because whenever Aki knocks you down with puffball, she can, while falling, use pillar. It's not actually really contestable. I don't know if you can get away from it, and it goes into pit loop. So I think, even as a C-Moon character, I think if you try to like shield the pillar and then jump, I think pit loops might still get you. It's something I haven't really like ever lagged, but something I guess people need to keep in mind. Immediately jumping up, catching an air throw with CL, and CL's gonna get full corner carry out of that air throw. Jumping and getting I believe that is a safe jump, is gonna land a frame trap on Aki, using some knives. Aki about one hit from death right here, but she does have CL in the corner, so she might be able to just snowball out of control right here. Going in, not gonna use the pillar, is gonna go for a puffball, and CL is gonna use DP, but it's not gonna be a DP that hits really high above her, it's gonna be a DP that only hits in front, and then Aki is gonna land pit loop into 4.3k damage off of a JC. First round gonna go to Gwyn right there. Man, that's crazy. You know, it's man, if CL did her a flash kick DP, or she did the Myriad Slashes, she might have been able to punish Aki right there. Unfortunately, CL's got like a million DPs, and he just seemed to have chosen the wrong one at the time. But either way, he still got another round to try to come back from this. Immediately having Efiaki in the corner right now, jumping up, putting him down, keeping him in the corner with that JA, and there we go for a delayed staggered knife coming in over the top. That is a frame trap, actually. If you like backdash or block the or if you block the charge knife and then CL jumps at you and throws that knife down, if you try to mash or jump out, oftentimes that knife will clip you, so you have to be very careful about that. Especially if you want to try to jump out. Here we go, pit loops, done about 10% of Gwyn's HP just like, not Gwyn, of CL's HP just in like blocks done alone. Immediately punishing Gwyn, not Gwyn, fuck, I keep thinking Gwyn is CL, but he's not, because probably because they both got 4 letters. CL in the corner, taking pit loops right there, and tries to do something about the pit loop, but unfortunately you can do nothing about pit loops. When you're taking pit loops, you have to just sit there and take them and just take like half your HP and chip. There's nothing you can do about that. So maybe try to EX block and minimize as much as you can. Unfortunately, gets his dash checked by Fiaki, bringing him up, not able to take him back down though, and Fiaki doesn't really have to aim or normal, so she is just gonna land on the other side of CL, bringing CL back down to the corner, jumps into an empty into a low, and CL is gonna mash right there, get counter hit. First game gonna go to Gwyn right there on the Fiaki. And here we go. Second game right here. CL doesn't have any meter, so this is going to be kind of hard for her, but she will counter hit Fiaki out of the air. 3.8k damage, putting her in the corner. Not going for a charge knife this time, but she is going to get shielded, trying to redash on Aki jumping and not able to get too much off of it. Aki will catch CL out there, and CL dashing under Aki, and she is going to punish the flame pillars. Really, really well placed dash by CL, getting right where she needed to be at the right time. Just like under her, but also under the flame pillar hits her. You know, that's harder to do than it looks. I know I'm not building that up, but it's harder to do than it looks. Unfortunately, though, gets his dash checked by Fiaki, and now 3.8k damage. Fiaki goes for a left-right, will hit him for 2.8k, but not a lot. And I was gonna say not enough to kill him, but anyway, gets an air throw, put Aki in the corner. He jumps over Aki, forces her to mess up her DP input, but unfortunately, the pillar does stay so close to her that it will catch CL, and he's gonna get hit with a random pit. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of him. If Aki hits you from anywhere on screen, you're about to take half your health and damage. That's just how it goes. Unfortunately, she can convert off of anything for an extreme amount of like very safe damage. Unfortunate. What even happened? Was he trying to push a button or was he trying to jump? I can't tell. Character moves too fast. But yeah, alright. Fast game immediately. So that's gonna be Gwyn going into top 8 and Chid going down into losers bracket. So right now in round 3 we just need looks like Eika and Mateo to do their games. And then okay, no, Eika and Mateo just finished their game. So right now we have top 8 up in winners done. So damn. And let me see. So we have Knight versus Frogger, and I gotta check the scores down here because even though people can enter there, so it doesn't look like Nilsix and Mix have played yet. Like Absence and Aaron, like what's up with that?
I think they ping each other.
All right, looks like Aaron beat Absence.
Yeah, he's 2-0. Okay, and me.
So it looks like the top 4 in our top 8 are gonna end up being Oitsu, Kali, Yuga, Eika, and Gwyn. I don't know who Oitsu's gonna be playing. Last time I played him, he played his F Coma versus me.
Watch it.
Mm-hmm. And then we know Callie's the F-Aoko. Eika might do the F-Say or something else. I don't know what Eika's been playing. It's been a while since I've played Melty in general, so...
I think Eika overall plays everything, so...
And then Gwyn's gonna be on the F-Yaki. So there we go, Gwyn versus Chid 2. Yeah, they reported that. So at this point, the losers haven't, like, been progressing very quickly. We still have people in losers round 1 who haven't played their game, it looks like. But, okay. So yeah, so...
Because we wanna watch one game from losers 3 right now.
Okay, so then why don't we just do Chid versus Ranks, or however you pronounce that, on stream, and then losers round 2 and 3, the rest can play off stream.
Yeah, true, we can watch that. So, Rankes with Cheat gonna play on stream now.
Yeah.
Still, losers number 2 game, losers 2 and losers 3 rest gonna play off stream. Winners gonna wait.
Two losers round 3. So we're gonna be seeing shit on the CL again probably, and I have no idea what see. Oh yeah, that's my CMD.
Did they connect it already?
I don't know. I'm still working on it.
I'm gonna look at it. Okay, they're not playing it.
FBAACC, that character's fucking painful to fight.
It is. When she gonna...
Yeah, it's like FBAACC. Dude, FBAACC players will be like, "Oh, my life is so hard because I die in like 3 hits," and it's like, yes, and you kill everyone in 3 hits. Like by picking FBAACC, you have turned the game into everybody is a glass cannon. They're like, "Oh, I'm such a glass cannon," and it's like, no, everyone is a glass cannon when you pick that character. Like, you don't seem to understand. You haven't just like picked a character that does a lot of damage and has low health. You've picked a character that makes it so that like the first person to kind of get like hit basically loses. Not entirely, but it's like. That's like me playing Xiaoko and then being like, the game just goes so slow sometimes. And it's like, well, yeah, you pick Xiaoko. What are you complaining about? She's like a keep away character. Yeah, no shit. FBAACC players be like, oh, man, my life is so hard. My HP's so low. And it's like, yeah, you two-shot everyone. Like, what are you bitching about? Like, you did that. It's your fault the game is like that. If you don't like it when people die into it, why'd you pick that character, huh?
I'm waiting them to get Synax right now, because they are already in the lobby, so we can join.
Yeah, I'm still trying to connect. There we go, man. Okay, so Chid on P1, the other guy on P2.
Brankus is a FBAACC player too.
Oh man, what a fun character to fight.
Yeah, interesting. We literally got a mirror match again.
Yeah, Chid got to like get some practice in. I'm sure he's thrilled to be twice in a row on stream playing the same characters. Like, oh like, joy, I can't wait. I can't wait to do it again.
Man, why we still heal? Just to suffer.
It's not Nero, at least.
Is it
like,
okay for you?
FBAACC sucks to fight, but it's like it's more of like a demoralizing. Like, yeah, cool. We just like everyone dies in like 2 hits, and you just fly around. Fun, dude. Nero is like actively antagonistic and makes me glad that I play King of Fighters instead now. Fucking hate Nero. That character's awful. All right, there we go. I'm synced up.
So, if you're synced up, we can start, so we can say to them.
Yeah.
And Alex is...
I think let him go.
I didn't change that.
Who's Alex even trying to connect with? He doesn't have a game right now. He's in losers round 3. I mean, unless R9 have submitted their scores, but I can't check right now because I'm about to commentate. Alright. So, let me see. Here we go. We have Chid in the left side, Rankus on the right side. Game is slowly coming back up. What are these guys fucking Wi-Fi players? What is this shit? What is it with these Wi-Fi players joining these goddamn net play tourneys, huh? Immediately getting counter hit by Aki, jumping up with the JC. Gotta be a little bit careful right there. Misses a move, and that move is kind of crazy. CL is a very hard character to whiff punish in general in grounded pressure because when she misses her 5C, which is the main button you probably want to whiff punish, she can like kind of wreck out another button after it, even on whiff. But unfortunately for her, Aki was on a set course to land behind her, so she will be punish landing behind, because the move does have a lot of recovery if it actually does completely whiff. Bringing her up, taking her back down. Aki, 1 hit away from death right now. Chid going in, getting some basic stagger pressure right here. Going in for a throw. Stagger pressure, just going for a meaty right there. A meaty. Counter hit on wake up, so I don't even know what Aki was doing. Trying to DP. I guess he thought maybe he was going to go for a throw, and he was trying to catch him out, but it looks like Chid's going to get round 1 immediately. Throws 2 knives and instantly gets punished for that. Bringing him up, taking it back down with a, what's it called? A puffball right there, and then having his, sealed up... Let's restart. Stay on the corner right now, right? Not gonna take some pit loops, but he will go for a DP. Ends up missing because Aki does slide behind him with the JC hitting on the backside. Counter hitting Chid out of the air. Gonna bring him back down into the ground. Going into the blood heat though. Oh, I thought he was gonna try. Oh, he is gonna do it. I'm right. I forgot the ult has to be in the air. Unfortunately, it sucks and it's just gonna get blocked. So.
Yeah, it's the worst fight.
Oh man, I was about to be like, I don't know why he's not gonna last dark that. And it's like, oh right, he is gonna last dark it. It's just, it sucks. Yeah, you can block it like if you like it's projectile. I mean, if people like JA into it or something, they're probably gonna get hit. But yeah, on a projectile Oki or something, any kind of projectile in general, you're probably gonna get blocked. Going up for an immediate air throw, putting Oki back down into the corner. 2.5k damage. What's he gonna do for immediate right here? Assumption for the safe jump. Counter hits her. 3.8k, 4k, 4.5k, 5.2k. Gonna bring Aki back down. One more good hit's gonna kill her. Runs up, gets a throw. Now one more is definitely gonna kill her. Goes in for a median. Unfortunately, Aki is going to DP out. Bringing Chid all the way over to the right corner right now. Baits his DP, just sits there and blocks, and Chid just DPs, just waits for it. Chid will run under, counter hit her out of the air though. She will ground tech. And he's gonna catch her out. First round, I'm gonna go to Chid right there.
Let's go.
I need to adjust. I'm dropping the ball. Let's see. How can I change this up? Chid running under and going for a chicken block on Aki. Aki will miss an air throw, coming down and putting Chid into the corner with staggered pressure. The pillar is going to catch CL, so CL is going to... It's going to DP out, though, when the next pillar from Aki comes out. Both characters trade on Meaty, and Aki is going to jump up, bring CL back down. What's for breakfast right here? Nothing. He's just going to dash in, and CL is going to mash out of that, bringing Aki over into the corner. And we're going to see what CL's going to do off this. Coming back down from the air, not going to dive in, going for to catch a jump out maybe with a Meaty, and unfortunately he's going to get DP'd. Aki is going to bring CL all the way over into the corner. CL is going to go for a DP. It's a really safe DP, though, because Aki didn't shield. She is going to get pushed away from CL and giving CL the space she wants. CL, although out of meter, doesn't really matter. She will check Aki's dash up. And ooh, that combo looked like it was going to kill, but not really going to. One more hit will do her in, though. And there we go. Whiffs the knife, goes into a DP, and that's going to catch Aki trying to punish the whiff knife. First round, I'm going to go to Chid right there. Alright, round two. Here we go. Chid immediately jumping up, trying to keep himself away from Aki, and unfortunately that puts him in the corner. Aki getting a good throw on him, jumping up, and that is going to give Chid the ability to get out of the corner, though. In the mid-screen, frame traps Aki, bringing her up, taking her back down. Chid in the mid-screen right now, throwing some knives, and Aki is going to aggress. Unfortunately, she will get anti-aired by Chid. Gonna bring her up, take her back down into the corner. 3.3k damage. One good hit could kill Aki, and he's going to dash up, delay Meaty, and that will catch Aki trying to mash. Goes in for the safe jump. Aki DPs, punishes with the throw, though. Instead, it doesn't matter, though. The second Meaty will come out of Chid, and Chid is going to come out of that round really, really fast. Wait, why did Chid end? I thought, didn't Aki win the first round?
I think...
Oh, Chid won the first round? Okay. Right then. That's GG then. I don't...
GG. Wait. Oh, here it is. It was 2-0.
Okay, so then we need... I think while the rest of Losers Round 3 starts playing, we should do some of the top 8. Because there's no real reason to start like watching anything below top 8.
First game.
So yeah, Round 3 needs to... Losers Round 3 keeps going off stream, and we need to start watching top 8.
Yep, I'm watching 2 games here.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see who Oitsu's going to play, though. Last time I played him, he played the Fcoma, but he was also doing HV Scion a bit. And I remember playing as HV Scion with my CV Scion, and I'm like, Oitsu, you do a really good job of like keeping me out and like protecting your space with her disjointed normals, the few she has. Do you have any tips about how far I can play neutral with CV Scion? And he's just like, dude, I don't fucking know. He's like, CV Scion sucks. And I was like, how do you use like V-Sion's dash, Oitsu? He's like, or air dash, because it pops her up, it goes super far, but then like I don't have any buttons that like actually cross up because it pops me up and goes so far. It's bad in pressure, it's bad in neutral because it takes me so far that it's such a high commitment. I don't have good normals to come out of it anyway. I'm like, how do you work with that? And he just says HV Scion doesn't need to aim, so it doesn't matter. And he's like, CV Scion. He's like, again, I don't know, dude, because HV Scion's got the crossing up version, but CV Scion doesn't have that. So he's just like, I don't know, dude. HV Scion doesn't need to aim. I don't know why you're playing C. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Understandable, understandable. But yeah, trying to get. So we'll see what he plays.
I don't even player.
Oh yeah, he's done that. I think Oitsu was the first person I ever played against in the Discord. He played Fcoma, and then the next person I played was Multi, and he played Siwara. And then after that, I think K-pop played as C-Mech against me.
I played versus
sounds about
Sanos.
right.
I played versus but I don't remember that actually. I think it was TL.
Alright, so I'm in. Are you in?
Yes. I need... Because
Alright,
somehow, sometimes it fucking breaks for me.
I'm synced, so you can start whenever. So it looks like we're gonna get Callie on the P1, Oitsu on the P2. Callie's probably gonna go for the F-Aoko again, and we'll see what Oitsu ends up picking from it. I know that when you watch like Ophan play, Ophan, if he plays White Len, he will change his moon type to whatever character he thinks is the best matchup for him. So we'll see if Oitsu ends up picking a character that he thinks is the best matchup for him, or if he just puts himself on a character and he decides he's gonna stick to that character.
I'm still getting Synox. Oh, it's the F-Aoko. And who gonna be next?
Are you synced?
No, it's still fucking going.
I thought you said you were synced. Okay. Yeah, just let me know when you're synced then. Okay, it looks like he's gonna go on the C mech. Between all the Aokos, F is probably the best form mech because mech can very, very competently stop.
It's okay for me, they can.
Okay. Mech can very confidently stop negative edge placements coming out of C Aoko and H Aoko, but with F Aoko, you have your own fireball to kind of deal with her with, so it makes it very dangerous for her to just like do anything she wants. Immediately going for the command grab, misses it. Beamu coming out, the jetpack going up, trying to catch him. He will get counter hit by Aoko's fireball, but the beams he shoots out of his like what is that called? The air gun, the ball gun. They will catch Aoko. Jumping back down over the top, catching him with the open overhead, putting him into the corner. Beams coming out, 2 beams coming out. There we go. Gets Aoko with a low, but Aoko will jab out and catch the extent of hurt box coming from K-pop. But ooh, lightning and Aoko shielded, but no follow coming out of him. Another like man, laser gun coming out of Oitsu right here. Coming up, another laser gun catches Aoko out. Aoko's got a lot of red health right now, so if he does go, you know, that's a stupid thing to say. F-Aoko's not going to go into max and get red health back. F-Aoko is such a meter-hungry character that you will never get health back when you play Aoko. Ends up missing the sweep, so he's not going to get the hard down for Oitsu, and Oitsu can just play really, really far back and try to get him with some more zoning. Right there, another beam gun gets him, trying to get with the jetpack to, not even trying to get him with the jetpack, just covering space with it. Right there, going up, trying to do a preemptive jab to catch him. The jab doesn't get, but Aoko does swing, and Oitsu is going to use the low pokes, the Dawson pokes that Mech has to catch Aoko's landing right there. So first round, going to go to Oitsu right there. Oitsu in the corner immediately, Aoko getting aggressive with blue fires. He's not going to go for the like high-low mix though. He's going to land, accidentally gets a 5C, I would imagine. And then Oitsu going to get a good confirm off of that. Swap sides with him. Swapping sides with him. Going for a jetpack to stop the jump out, and then going in for a low to catch Aoko, going high thinking maybe an overhead's coming. Going to convert off this 2.6, 2.8 damage. Catching Aoko with the EX orbs, which will go both sides, using a jetpack to keep Aoko on top of him, even in the mid-screen, and now he's going to zone. Okay, I kept you near me for a while. I think it's time to let you go. I'm going to fire some rockets off, fire some beams off. We'll see what you want to do. Orb coming out of Aoko, and Oitsu is going to jump over the top of the Aoko EX fireballs, though, so he isn't going to have to take those. He's not going to have to take very strong off Aoko pressure right now. Swaps Aoko, catching him out, backdashing. He's going to put Aoko in the corner right now. How much is he going to get off of this? Aoko going to tech out, and he's going to block it, and Oitsu is going to catch the landing. That's what he's waiting for. First, we're going to go to Oitsu. You can tell he knows what to do. He's like, all right, here we go. I'm going to bring you up in the air, because your first reaction is naturally going to be, I want to tech out and block these, right? But if you do that, you're putting yourself in a position where if you don't have another jump or another air dash, Oitsu is just going to be able to push 5A when you land and catch you. So you do need to be very aware of that and keep out of the way. Oitsu tries to go for an air throw, not able to get it, and the jetpack is going to catch Aoko coming back down. Aoko in the corner right now, and Oitsu goes for the... That's not a command grab, by the way. It is an overhead. It looks like it might be a command grab, but it's actually an overhead. Goes for the overhead, catches Aoko, 2.2k damage. It's unfortunate how little damage Mech does for, like, how complex some of the combos she has to do are. But there we go. Gets him with an anti-air jetpack, and he is going to catch Aoko, bring him over to the left corner, and is it going to be enough to kill? Goes in for an EX air jetpack, and yeah, that will be enough to kill. Perfect game coming out of Oitsu right here. Second round. Here we go. Let's see what we've got going on right here. Oitsu immediately putting himself in the corner, but then getting aggressive as Aoko doesn't pressure the backdash that Oitsu does. Blue fire coming in, and he is going to go for the 50-50. Oitsu going to block it, though. Orb coming in, and Oitsu tries to challenge the orb, but unfortunately, a little bit too late. He does hesitate, and Aoko is going to get a full confirm off that. Goes for the overhead low, and Oitsu is going to poke at Aoko. Aoko backdashes away, and then pokes out Mech with the 5B. Mech right now stuck in the corner, gonna get blue fired again. He's gonna go for the over 50-50, but no, a little bit slow right there, and Oitsu is able to just kind of fuzzy block that one and keep out of the way. Orb coming out, the orb gun, I guess, coming back in, and in the max mode that Oitsu has, he is going to, or whatever, heat mode, whatever you want to call it, he is going to use the archer to put Aoko over in the right corner. Aoko in the right corner, but he is taking back the mid-screen. Oitsu is going to anti-air him, though. Bring him back down into the right corner. What's he going to do off this? Catches Aoko, teching down again. It's really hard to aggress on Mech. That's what Oitsu is punishing for that a lot. Oitsu knocks him up, and then when he comes back down and try to challenge Mech, like, I'm just going to use a jetpack. The jetpacks come out almost instantly, have like virtually no recovery. If you try to aggress on a Mech after she's like reset you in the air, you're going to have a hard time. There's another jetpack coming out. He's trying to catch Aoko aggressing. Aoko smartly doesn't aggress. Unfortunately, he is going to get punished for throwing that fireball, and the second game's going to go to Oitsu. So Oitsu going to get a convincing 2-0 in top 8.
Team they playing another game?
Are these... Did you say round 4 was gonna be first to 3 in your rules? Okay. So then it's 2-0.
I mean, we can let them play if they want.
So then round 3 is still playing, and then... So it looks like we just need Nyx versus Absence and Church to play their games. But, okay, so then let's do Aika versus Gwyn next.
Yes, exactly. We can watch Aika and... Aika... I guess they really like playing versus each other if they keep going. Ta-ra-ta-ta.
Oh, that blue fire wasn't airtight, huh? Unfortunately, yeah, you gotta be careful about that. Nah, FLCO is kind of tricky against characters who have moves that can actually get out of blue fire, because if you don't make it airtight, with a 2-2A, then they are just gonna DP out for free. And it's gonna be a punish, right? But the problem is that because people know that 2-2A is your jail, if you go like 3C 2-2A every single time, people are going to start catching that out and just bunkering that. So you need to start unpredictably doing things like 2A stagger and then just do immediately to 2-2A into a blue fire. Like once people can start DPing it, you can't lock them into a full string of frame traps and then blue fire. You have to just start blue firing unpredictably in weird places. And then if you're playing against H-Moon characters, that's when things get difficult, because H-Moon characters can react to the 2-2A, and then just bunker out at the start of a blue fire, knock you down, hard knockdown, and then they keep blocking the end of blue fire, and they've spent 100 meter to make it so you spend 100 meters. It's not like they get out for free, you know. But it's a trade that they have to make, and it's not like you know, it sucks to not get the 50-50 on Aoko, but at the same time, it's like an H-Moon character losing 200 isn't as bad as you losing 100 on a character who can build meters if they want to. Alright, so Aika gonna be on P1, and I'm in Aika's game, by the way. It's syncing up a bit.
It's syncing for you still?
Yeah. So Aika gonna be on P1. Looks like he's playing the,
I always wanna do it.
And what's his name? Gwyn gonna be on P2 with the FV Aki right here. Surprised Aika's doing the H Aki. Maybe he'll swap. Or maybe that's just the character he's been playing, who knows.
Always wanted to.
Yeah, Aika's a Chinese. What did Poctomore say? He said he's Chinese. You know, he's a British guy from China.
From China, exactly.
Yeah, Aika's a British guy from China. All right, I'm good to go.
Will there be any other tournaments in the future? Possible, but we're not gonna do it every week. It's gonna be few weeks or a month, one tournament. We good to go, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, they can start.
Gotta stand up.
Same.
Okay. Aika versus Aika immediately getting an air throw, putting Gwyn into the corner, going in for a fake overhead to catch him with game's frozen. Alright, maybe that was just my internet. Nope, looks like it was
No,
on
it
there.
froze for me too.
Alright, Aika jumping up, going for these multiple overhead pressure, and Gwyn respecting it, so Aika is going to get a throw off that, and then Aika jumping up and freezing again. What is this? Aika shitty internet or Gwyn's shitty internet? I can't tell. But Aika's just going to keep pressuring through it, dude.
Bro, do you not believing in a Chinese internet? I think Chinese internet is too strong. Just a French problem. It's freeze for me. Oh, it's back. They just hitting each other with air buttons. They going to middle of the arena. Gwyn with a air throw, going for a bunker. Shield with the shield. Aika is punishing him right now with a 3.7k combo. Going to the corner. Viaki is escaping. Puffball to ground Pilar. Pilar going to the corner. Back to neutral. Some blocks. Serial air serial again. Puffball. 2-2-2 spam. And we going for a loops. With Aika going for a bunker.
and the H-Moon's invul to get out of the pit loops.
Yep.
I think that might have caught other characters, or maybe, dude, I need to lab that at some point. Maybe other characters will get clipped by it because they don't have the same invul that H does. But maybe other characters will get clipped by it, but he can't finish the pit loop because like one of the loops misses along the way.
I think it's character specific because the Avaki, when she used the low bunker, she is going under and move a little bit forward.
I see.
And we're gonna get a pit loops right now. It get dropped. Area counter hit, puff ball for 1k free combo. We're going with a bunker again, puff ball, and we're gonna get a 5B.
Catching Aka landing and pushing buttons.
Aka not blocking? Question mark?
Let's see. Aka immediately being counter hit, being brought back down. Here come the pillar. Trying to go for pit loop, but he's not able to quite get it because Aka does jump out over the pit loop, catching Effiaki in the air, bringing it back down into the corner. 3.5k goes for a shield, and Aka delays his landing, and he is going to catch Gwyn out for trying to shield like that. Bringing him over, not to the corner, actually ends up dropping it. 4.5k is a lot of damage. One more good hit will clean Gwyn up, but here's the thing, Gwyn does have the advantage right now. He could put Aka into pit loop hell. We're going to see how Aka tries to respond to this. Aka just blocking, taking a lot of like chip damage, and he is going to jump out when the pillar comes out and catch Gwyn with the overhead, but he's not able to confirm off it. One more hit will do it though. Gwyn comes in, shields Aka, punishes the shield because he's going to be stuck in shield like just stunned for a long time. Going in for a big charge move, but it ends up whipping. Gwyn still in the corner though, gets caught up by a pit. One more good hit's going to do Gwyn in. Maybe, no, not a throw. A throw wouldn't do it, but Aka coming in with a double overhead. Gwyn blocks it successfully. Stuck in the corner though. Aka pokes him back into the corner. One more throw could do Gwyn in right here. Gwyn jumping up right out of the corner, but ends up missing puffball. Aka comes down, clips him again, bursts out, but doesn't end up getting Aka. One more good hit's going to do Gwyn right here. Gwyn just going to get poked out. He's looking for it. Aka trying to play for like, what's the word I'm thinking? Predictively, but there we go.
And
ends up
dodging to
dodging,
two-way bash.
yeah. Dodges to make Gwyn miss his move, and then he lands, tries to push 2A, and Aka just jabs him out right there. So it looks like first one's going to go to Aka right there. Do you want me to stop talking less and you can take the commentary lead?
Was lost, so I stopped talking.
Okay. Immediately, Gwyn gets counter hit right there. Got counter hit again by the pillar this time, making it going for an anti-air pillar, bringing Gwyn back down over the corner. No, ends up dropping it, so Gwyn not going to be put in the corner. Gwyn free, putting Aka in the corner, but Aka will bunker out. Alright, I don't want to be very careful. Gonna go for a left-right right here. Gwyn getting cut out by the left-right, brought into the corner, techs out and catches Aka. A lot of combo dropping going on, but Gwyn gonna bring Aka down. 3.5k damage, goes for the left-right. Aka just backdashes away. I don't want to have to take that mix-up. Gonna punish you for trying to push buttons after successfully missing. Yes, successfully missing. I'm gonna punish you for that. And Gwyn, he will catch Aka out, bringing it back down though. Going for an air puffball and it's gonna miss. It's not even an air puffball. Finger puffball, whatever we're gonna call it. Goes for a finger blast, ends up missing, and Aka will punish him. Punish him for that. Both characters dashing around right here in the mid-screen. Trying to fill each other up, because like it's rough because sorry, I gotta burp a lot. Effiaki's got more mobility than H-Hockey, right? But like H-Hockey's got those longer pokes, so Effiaki doesn't really want to go into H-Hockey just like straight up, because there's a good chance she will get clipped out by a counter hit with an ult that's bigger than what she's got. Aka gonna go for the grab, but Gwyn jumps out, blocks all of it. Alright, Gwyn gonna try to make a comeback right here. He does have a lot of meter, so if he can build up enough meter, he might be able to FRC right here and then get all that red health back. Aka getting with an overhead. Gwyn tries to bunker up and catches him, and that's gonna be the end for Aka. Yeah, I don't know what I was even talking about in the middle, but that was close, I was really thinking that Gwyn was gonna end up getting just enough meter back to FRC, get all his health back, and then it was gonna be back to ground, like back to round start, but unfortunately, no. He goes for a bunker. It clashes, but Aka is just too high up, and Aka will land and punish the recovery on that bunker.
Aka is just too much gamer, man.
Alright, so then, paying him, I guess. Let me see.
Winner's gonna wait right now, and I really wanna take... If you don't mind.
Yeah, you can take a break.
So...
I'll try to get the bracket set out.
Yeah, if you can.
Well, here we go. So it looks like what we're going to be doing here is we're going to have Aka and Oitsu up in the semifinals right now. Probably not going to watch them immediately. Or we could watch Aka versus Oitsu semifinals. I think maybe what we'll end up doing, though, is we're going to go Shade versus Mateo, and then we're going to go Knight versus whoever moves up all the way through Knight. I need to get opposites mixed to play their game. If someone doesn't respond, then ping me and I'll DQ them for... because it's clogging the bracket. Like, people need to fucking do lose around 2, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna be doing. So right now in top 8, the top 8 players we have Oitsu, Kali, Eika, Gwyn, Knight, Shid, Mateo, and then we're gonna get one more that we're still looking for because loser haven't played through their bracket. And then let's see from there. Yeah. So Mateo versus Chid, we're gonna be getting a C Aki versus the CCL, which is gonna be kind of an interesting matchup. I guess in that matchup, CL is gonna end up being the aggressor, right? Yeah, like that. But that's what you'd think, right? CL is gonna end up being the aggressor in that matchup. But the thing is that because with her low profile run, she can really make it in on Aki through the ribbons. But the other problem is that at the height that Aki wants to do ribbons, CL knives could really fuck Aki up. So that's going to be a difficult matchup for Aki to space, right? Because if you're so far out that CL's going to throw knives at you, like, ribbons are like, fucking, what are you doing with ribbons? But if you're close enough that, like, CL could run under a ribbon, it's like, that's probably where you wanted to be, right? You just couldn't get low enough. Do it too low, then you're going to get Rising Jade. And now that I talk about it, that's probably going to be a rough matchup for Mateo if he goes for the C Aki. CL's a wonky character to have to play against. The upside to CL, though, is that her normals kind of fucking suck ass. So, and her dash startup's a bit slow, so Mateo might be able to get aggressive in there and contest her her kind of shitty normals. Okay, report scores has something in it now, blah blah blah. Mix versus absence, okay, blah blah.
I already came back. Perfectly for...
absence. Okay, cool, so we've got everyone up in losers round 4 now, so we'll do Chid versus Mateo on stream.
Losers, round 1, we're gonna watch only one game, and it's gonna be Need versus...
Oh, you don't want to... Okay, you don't want to watch both in losers round 4?
No, we're gonna watch
Okay.
only one game.
Okay, and you want to watch absence, you said?
Yes, I wanna watch Absent.
Okay. So we'll do that one, and then we'll, at that point, I think, so we don't keep Oitsu and Eika waiting too long after the one game they played, then we do semifinals winners, and then I think we finish off the losers bracket and then go grand finals.
Can you repeat to me, please?
Oh, I said, what I would do is, so that Oitsu and Eika don't wait forever to get their next game, once we finish the losers round 4, we would do the winners finals, and then we come down and finish the last 4 games. Or, actually, because the bracket was bigger than I thought it was. So maybe we actually do the next 2 games and losers, and then when round 6 comes, we drop Eika and Oitsu, and then we go 7 in the end.
Yeah, because they're gonna end, I guess, equally, Mateo with Child, so we can watch another 2 guys, I think 2, with like, losers round 5, I think we're gonna watch.
Sorry, 1 second, I'm pinging. People are asking questions. So what were you saying?
I'm asking you if we're gonna do a losers round 5.
It's up to you. It's your tournament. Usually what I do when I do tournaments is I just try to get the top 8 as fast as possible. So I just get the top 8 and then I watch all top 8. That's why I do 1 game of winners round 1 and then I have the rest off stream. And then I do 1 game of winners round 2 and then the rest off stream. And 1 game of winners round 3 and the rest off stream. Okay, I'm Knight versus Epps. Okay. Right. Okay, so we're gonna get Knight versus Knight versus Absence. Knight's gonna play Siaoko. That's gonna be hard for Wara. Siaoko is a fucking hard matchup for Wara. I mean, Wara can kind of be fast enough to get in. Like, Wara is an interesting character because despite the fact he's a big body who can't crouch fireballs and beam, he can run under fireball and beam. However, being a big character with big normals, big extended hurt boxes, he is going to have a hard time getting through negative edge orbs, especially since F4 can't go forward quickly without going airborne. That's going to be hard. It's going to be fucking hard for him to get in. I'm not synced up. Okay, now I'm synced. They can go.
Okay, they go.
But yeah, no, even with negative edge orbs, it's going to be a hard matchup for Aura. Because if Aoko just pops anytime Wara dashes at him, then again, I guess he could go airborne, block the orb, air dash forward maybe, but he's got slow air normals even then. Luckily 5A's and overhead. Yeah, this is going to be a rough matchup for F4 once Aoko starts getting those negative edge orbs out. On top of that, laser rains are going to really be effective because, again, he can only go airborne. So unlike a lot of characters who can dash up, make a laser rain whiff, or block a laser rain and punish the Aoko for trying to place negative edge orbs or normal orbs, War can't do that because he goes airborne. It's kind of fucked up for him. Either way, Aoko putting War back in the corner. What's he immediately going to do? B negative edge orb, popping it early, and he's going to go in for a reflector to try to get a reset. He will catch the ground tag, going in for the Rekka series, not able to get too much. Goes in for a wheel kick to try to like the plus frame to come out of the B wheel kick plus frame, but not able to get it. He's a little bit too far out. War gets knocked down after a what's the word I'm looking for? Dude? Gets knocked down after a sweep.
Yeah, I think you
Alright,
want to say sweep.
I'm out of it. I need to drink some more water.
It's okay. There's nothing around but just moving. Wara
Alright,
immediately dash into enemies, some normal side air
there we go.
counter hit.
Laser Rain ends up catching Wara, but he ends up Aoko gets counter hit by himself, he's not able to do too much. Goes in for the negative edge orb set in the corner. Wara has an orb above him, but he is gonna mash out, catch Aoko's redash, and that is gonna make the negative edge orb disappear. Aoko backing off a little bit. She has a lot of distance. There we go. The negative edge orb's out now. She just wants to try to keep Wara out. Pops the orb a little bit too early, so Wara is gonna go over. Aoko losing all her orbs, but she will side swap Wara, put him back down over to the corner. Doesn't place the negative edge orb after the hard knockdown or do a wheel kick reset though. So Wara is gonna capitalize on the freedom he gets on the Oki right there, and he's gonna bring Aoko up, take her back down, go for a left right. Aoko will keep put him in the corner. Proximity orb coming out, using it to protect herself, and Wara is gonna dispatch it right now though. Wara coming in over the top, does have a EX proximity orb, but Wara's not gonna be anywhere near. Gonna put himself in the corner. Is he gonna be able to get out of this? Yeah. Aoko immediately catches him with a frame trap, puts him down in the corner, sweeps him. First round, I'm gonna go to who is it? Knight. Knight on the Aoko. All right. So let's see what we have. Knight in the mid-screen right now. War coming up, catching him with the counter hit, gonna bring him up, take him back down, and what's he gonna do off of this? Getting a little bit of extra damage off of it. What's he gonna do for Oki right here? Black Crack comes out, and he goes in for a high whiffing move, and then keeps him with the frame traps in the corner. Knight shields, but doesn't get anything. More frame traps coming out of War. War frame trapping in the corner again after a reset. Resetting War, but Aoko is gonna try to jump out. However, it gets caught out and counter hit by Wara. Wara gonna put her back down in the corner, sitting right at those ranges where if you try to jump out, Aoko's gonna have a hard time. Goes in for a left right on top of Aoko, but that is gonna bring her out of the corner. Aoko just mashing A, and she is gonna get caught out by a drill coming out of Wara. Aoko can put these negative edge orbs on if she wants, but Wara with the high health advantage isn't really gonna be forced to commit to Aoko. There we go, gets a counter hit, a second counter hit, and he is gonna put Aoko in the corner, goes for a shield, ends up getting it with a low. Game gonna go to Wara right there. A few too many defensive options in a row by Aoko, missed, and Wara is gonna run away with it. So here we go. Wara immediately back in the mid-screen. Aoko with her back against the wall, but no, we're going to run under Wara. He jumps a little bit too high. We have an orb out, but Wara can dispatch that, which is one good normal. Bad Egg comes out and dispatches one of the orbs, but not the other one. Last orb comes out, and Wara is going to dispatch it. There we go. Aoko wheel kicks him. Not able to get too much off it, though. Wara doesn't have the health advantage, so he is going to have to get aggressive, and with that negative edge orb out, he's going to have a hard time, especially if he jumps in and gets hit by it like that. Aoko catching his landing, though, and Wara trying to push buttons when he's landing, so he is going to get counter hit. Is Aoko going to go for EX orb right here? Here comes the mix. Let's see what she's going to do out of it. Gets him with the overhead, and is she going to go for a Rising Moon? Launching him again. Is going to go for the optimal version, second Rising Moon, and that is going to be 4.7k damage, enough to kill Wara. Aoko really does do a lot of damage when that EX orb is out of his place. Even off a throw, she can get 4k damage. Well, 3.5k damage in general, but against weaker characters, if they don't reduce, 4k damage off of a throw with EX orbs out, so it's pretty powerful. Here we go, gonna go for the corner carry version of that move. Get an EX orb on top and goes for a wheel kick to go behind Wara. Wara isn't gonna fall for the mix though. In the main screen with Aoko to her back against the wall, gonna try to get some orbs out maybe to try to get Wara to like swing into him, get counter hit. But the thing about Wara is with his big disjointed normals, he is able to dispatch orbs at a distance quickly and keep Aoko in the corner. Right there, using a drill to keep Aoko in the corner and get rid of her orb at the same time. She's having a bit of a hard time finding her way over Wara as he is just meeting her in the air every time she jumps and then poking her back down into the corner. Bad Egg out, and that is going to keep Aoko in the corner. Unfortunately, the active frames of Laser Rain will catch Wara coming back down. She's going to burst out, knock him back down over into the corner though, and she's going to catch him with the overhead. Wara going back, and he is going to get EX, bringing him up, taking him back down. No, not going to take him back down. Wara's got enough HP. He might be able to come back from this if he gets a pretty good amount of, no, not going to happen. If he gets a good amount of momentum, he might be able to come back from it, but no, he's not going to come back from it.
They wanna play again?
Did you tell people that they're doing,
No,
like, first to 3 in top 8 or something? Okay. No, the rules are right. I was just wondering because everybody was giving you like their opinions on everything.
Wait, winners finals, Aka semi-finals, losers finals, and grand finals will be best of 5 first to 3.
Right on. No, they shouldn't. This isn't losers finals.
They just play because they want to play the game.
That's fine. Okay, so then who do you want to do next? You said you didn't want to do losers round 4, so Mateo and Chid are playing off stream.
Yes.
So do you want to do Oitsu and Eika, or do you want to do Gwyn and Knight? Because Callie's not ready yet.
Give me a second, because I need to fucking look at the bracket. Let's see. What is pinging me? No. Let's maybe watch Oyutsu and Aika, because anything we can do now is just waiting, because Nit is playing with absence still.
Right.
And all we can do is just go with Oyutsu and Aika. So, this...
Winners finals is first to 3, yeah.
Yes, this one is best to... first to 3.
I'm probably just gonna play the C mech again. We'll see. We'll see. C mech versus Aki. That's a weird matchup. I mean, mech is like still a rough character, especially against Aki when she's because she's got such a fucking high defense value. But we'll see what they end up playing. Ritsu's got it out. Pinging for Eika. See what we got going on here. Yeah, I'm curious.
I think they're gonna pick their mains. I don't... Aika.
Well, we'll see. Oitsu doesn't really. He plays whoever he feels like. So you'd think like, oh, well, he's playing against Eika. He'll play like a strong character. But Oitsu would literally pick like HV Scion against Eika if he just felt like playing HV Scion. I don't think he like cares that much.
And I'm still fucking...
There we go. Oitsu's gonna be on player 1. Eika gonna be on P2.
I still need to connect.
Right. Yeah. No problem. Man, doing all the commentary that I've been doing for Akatsuki and the occasional King of Fighter shit has like messed me up because Melty is a lot faster in neutral, so I can't.
Yes.
I don't have time to play by play neutral as much as I have gotten used to. So
it's really good. I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed it, and I got my fucking moment with that.
You should keep commentating, man.
Nah, I think you are the star of commentating.
No. I'm bad at it. I just fucking like talk fast and I give play by play. That's not hard to do. It's just an amplification thing. Like if something hype is going on, I can amplify it, but I don't actually add anything myself. It's like doing actual commentary that adds something to the match is a skill, and it's one I'm not very great with. Let me see. Are you synced up?
Let me see. Yes, I'm synced up.
All right, they can go then.
Yes, you can go back, guys.
Okay, they heard I was about to ping. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get Oitsu on the C-Mech, and Eika gonna be going for his main right here. He's not fucking around. He knows he can't handle Oitsu with some like fucking low-tier sub-character, so he's gotta get serious right here. Jumping in, immediately putting K-pop into block stun, getting behind him. That's one nice thing about F-Aki's normals is that they hit on both sides a lot of times, so you can overshoot people. She's like a cannonball. She doesn't have a lot of range on her normals, but she doesn't really need to have range on her normals, because the upside that like she has that a lot of characters don't is that she doesn't really need to aim her normals.
Okay.
She just needs to be like in the general area. Whoa! K-pop immediately reacting with a I think it's the low command grab maybe to catch Eika, or maybe it's the mid one. I don't even remember. But he catches Eika out of the air with Eika trying to go for his stupid wheel jump and throws Eika back into the mid screen. Eika having a hard time getting it. There we go. Low profiles right in under the jetpack, and he's gonna put Oitsu in his Blue Fire mix, but Oitsu is gonna heat out, catch Eiko out as he comes above, and then, like we said earlier, trying to aggress on mechs when they put jetpacks above them, really difficult to actually do. So Eika getting caught, but there we go, immediately gonna air throw Oitsu, put him in the corner. What kind of Oki is he gonna get right here? Going for some A-stagger, trying to redash on him, and Oitsu very respectful of this pressure right now. Gonna get him thrown though, unfortunately. Wheel coming out, Eika is gonna get some Blue Fire right here, catching Oitsu with the low. And what's he gonna get? 2.3, 2.4, 2.7k damage. Invalid, trying to catch a tech, but Oitsu isn't gonna tech. He's gonna stay in the corner. Unfortunately, Oitsu is squirming. He's gonna get frame trapped right here. Eika with full health and Oitsu with like only 30% of his health left. Oitsu's gonna have to start squirming. He's gonna get a little impatient. He might get caught out doing something. Eika keeping Oitsu in the corner with another like kind of using the EX move he has to like keep him under the ring. It doesn't give him a mix, but it does let him keep Oitsu in the corner. With Oitsu, it's like almost no health right now. I was gonna say one more opening, and Eika's gonna find it. He's gonna dash right in. You know, people say that, like, say his dash isn't really that great because it's got a lot of startup, but the thing, and, like, it's not very fast at first, but it accelerates fucking fast. Like,
yeah,
she can seriously
really
get across the screen, like, as fast, if not, like, just as fast. Like, just as fast, if not faster, than, like CV Scion, who's a character who's fucking fast.
Every Scion is even fucking faster. Like, if you've seen a run of FV Sion, it's ridiculous.
Well, FV Sion's run it doesn't go very far is the problem. Like, it's just kind of like a step dash, and she can air dash out of it and carry the momentum, but like FC can like carry that almost full screen. On top of that, she's got that like 2A that's really big and really low. Eika using rings to kind of keep Oitsu chained in the corner, but Oitsu, he's fine with that. He's going to put jetpacks up, just kind of like keep throwing stuff at him. Shield to bounce Eika off the wall, and what's he going to go for right here? Try to catch Eika teching out. Eika doesn't tech out, he's going to get him with an overhead, putting him down all the way into the other corner. Beam coming out, knocking Eika down hard, knockdown. He tries to use a high rocket to catch Eika jumping, but Eika's not going to jump. He's just going to take the hard knockdown. I don't want to die that fast, and Oitsu's going to use big beams. Perfect! Eika didn't even get any chip damage on him that round. With the big rings coming out, Oitsu is going to end up taking round 1 on the C-Mech. Alright, round 2, here we go. Oitsu immediately jetpack coming up behind him as he sideswaps with Eika. Eika tries to aggress on him, but not able to. The jetpack will catch him out. And even if Oitsu is the one to do a jetpack and Eika reads the jetpack, it's got virtually no recovery, so you wouldn't be catching him out of the air. You'd need to be on the ground and running under the jetpacks like Eika has been earlier. So coming out of the air like that, especially from high up against Mech, is going to be a very, very difficult angle to approach from. And there you go. You see Eika trying to come in from the ground a little bit, but he goes, nah, that's not the right opening. And Oitsu using a couple of jetpacks to keep himself safe. What's he going to do right here? Jumps up, catches Eika. Whenever they use the crotch bomb like that, people always jump. That's naturally, that's the first thing. Oh, a low crotch bomb? I better try to jump out of it. And Oitsu will oftentimes either jump an air throw or use a predictive kind of like J to catch him out of the air. And right there, the predictive J ends up catching Eika out. He's carrying this momentum a long way. Going to put Eika all the way back down to the left corner. Eika is going to shield the homing missiles. But unfortunately, Oitsu walks back, puts himself outside of Eika's punish range, and then he punishes Eika's whiff right there. So the first round going to go to Oitsu on the C-Mech. C-Mech coming in immediately right now with the jetpacks. But Eika, there we go, goes right over one of the Dulcim limbs. That's going to get him a good punish, putting Oitsu in the corner right now. Getting with a high-low, the blue fire mix, but it's not blue fire, it's a red ring. There we go. Going in for trying to catch a ground tag. Not able to get the ground tag. Goes for a command grab. Not able to get it, though. You can see Oitsu did a 180 OS right there. Unfortunately, that's not going to save you from command grab, Oitsu, so you're lucky that Eika ended up missing. Trying to go in with the jumping ring and the jetpack. Jetpack's still there, my man. It's going to catch you out every time. Here we go. Oitsu going into max to try to get some of that red health back. Catches Eika with the overhead. He's going to bring him all the way from the left to the right corner. Back over to the left corner. Back into the right corner again. Crotch bomb coming out. Eika jumping. Oitsu goes for the air throw, but misses it. But that's fine because the crotch bomb lands where Oitsu does, and it will protect his landing. Eika right now. There we go. Gets a ring on top of Oitsu. Now he's going to start some pressure right here. You're going for some stagger pressure. Oitsu will mash out, disrespecting Eika's dash up, checking the dash. Now he's going to get a conversion off that. Jumping over the top of Eika, getting Eika with a just a delayed meaty button. Eika trying to jump out, shield out maybe. No, not shield out because it would have been a counter hit. Eika trying to just make kind of a movement to get out, and he's not quite able to get it. The delayed meaty from Oitsu catches him. Second round going to go to Oitsu right there. It's rough. This is rough. It's hard for Eika to get in on this because a lot of yeah, second or third game. No, it's third game.
It's third game now. Cool.
But no, it's like FC can do a lot of damage, but a lot of times that damage comes off of like a lot of times that damage comes out of like these jumping stars. Like there we go, they're gonna get some good damage right. This is probably gonna go for the loops to bring Oitsu kind of in the corner. 2.2k damage. Gonna go for the left right, and he will catch Oitsu right there with the cannonball. JC the FC has. And there we go. Oitsu going for a shield, but unfortunately, the shield recovery will kick in time for him to block the ring. Crotch bomb coming out, and Eika gonna mash Oitsu out so he can't do anything about it. Then shield the crotch bomb, catch Oitsu jumping. Oitsu gonna be in the corner right now. Eika does that next, so he can burst out. Unfortunately, Oitsu gonna read, but no! Eika punches Oitsu trying to land and punish his punished. A lot of punishing going on, but Eika is gonna throw Oitsu, trying to come in on top of him and punish the whiffed heat. Unfortunately, though, Oitsu is gonna put himself in the corner because of that failed punish on Eika's mishap, and Eika is going to frame trap now right here, going for the multiple overheaded Oki, goes in for a frame trap, ends up missing, and Oiki tries to mash out the frame trap, but unfortunately just a little too slow, and FC is going to recover fast enough to jab him out with that crazy 2A that FC has. Taking Oitsu down. First round going to go to Eika right here. Eika, me jumping in. There we go. There's the jetpack. Like Oitsu says, it's always going to be there. Every time he gets hit, Oitsu says it's always going to be there, my man. You can't jump at me like that. Oitsu putting Eika down into the corner. Jetpack hitting him. And what's he going to do? A second jetpack. Eika's like, you're going to get me out of here. You're not going to get out of here. You're in this corner. Unfortunately, gets a little too confident, and Eika is going to cannonball and put him back down into the corner. Now, you thought you were getting out of here, Oitsu. I don't think so. Now you're in the corner. Eat my red ring blast. Multiple overheads. And Oitsu will chicken block. Unfortunately, gets caught trying to jump out. Eika going to bring him back down to the ground. Oh, how about another red ring? Has this? No, no red ring. I faked you. You thought I was going to red ring. Idiot. Actually going to 2A. And Oitsu's like, oh god, he's too tricky. I got to get the hell out of here. Big red ring catches Oitsu in the air, and Eika is going to anti-air him. Is this going to be enough to kill, though? Yeah, that is going to be enough to kill. And Eika has a really, really commanding lead that time. He gets a lot of good reads in a row. And Oitsu trying to disrespect the ring. I'm going to jump out. No, you're not. Eika says, you're staying right here, motherfucker. So Oitsu's gonna have to settle down a little bit. All right, I got a little cocky because I got 2 wins under my belt. Tried to get a little risky, and I gotta play this a little bit safe. Let's fire these anti-air rockets out, get some jetpacks. They're always gonna be there. No one's gonna jump in on me. Rocket's gonna be there, and Aika just looking for his opening. There we go. Super jumps in and blocks, getting him right where he needs to be to sweep Oitsu and get the red ring out. We're gonna go from red ring. Here we go. Red ring coming over the top. Multiple overheads coming out. That overhead does catch Oitsu, but Aika not able to confirm. Oitsu will heat out. Catching Aika with an anti-air rocket, and the jetpack will keep him safe, so Aika can't do anything. Oitsu with his back to the corner, though. A lot of exchanges right there in neutral. Yet, unfortunately, it all ended up with Oitsu back in the corner and taking damage from Aika. Aika, red ring on top. Here we're gonna go over to the mix. Only 1 overhead, and then he command grabs him. There we go. Going for 2 command grabs earlier, and they missed, but every time the command grabs are coming out, looking well. Big red ring in the corner, goes for the high-low, ends up getting him with the low. It's just blue fire. What are you gonna do about it? Another big ring comes out, goes for the left-right command grab. A little too soon, and Oitsu will jump out. Okay, there we go. Jetpack. No jumping at me. I'm the only one allowed to jump. Jetpack, flamethrower. And here we go. He's looking to get just enough meter to, there we go, go into heat. But Aika, he's a little too close. Heat's not gonna work right here. I will backdash, try to catch him. Command grabbing me, getting a little too greedy, aren't you? No command grab for you. There we go, going into the ground, getting his heat, trying to try to get this health back. Even if he doesn't get an opening right here, he's just looking for safe strings or some safe throw mix-up to try to bring his health back up. And wow, I didn't expect that much damage to just come out immediately. Cross bomb comes out, he gets the air throw, seeing Aika trying to jump out over it. He drops Aika right down on top of it. A lot of damage comes out. I mean, that round looked like it was really in Aika's favor, and Oitsu made it come back really well in the end. But and immediately in round 2, Oitsu coming in and putting Aika into the corner. No, mid-screen going in for some tricky mixies right here. Multiple overheads into a Dulcim low. Fortunately, Aika not going to get opened up, so he's going to go for an air string to kind of just knock Aika back. Aika tries to shield do a shield on the ground, but he ends up missing, and because of that, the jetpack will catch him. Aika goes for another shield. Shield ends up missing, and the homing missiles catch him. However, Oitsu not able to get a huge confirm off it. With the massive health lead, though, you don't really need a huge confirm. You just need to keep landing these chipped attacks. Aika goes for the left-right. Oitsu very skillfully blocks. Tries to jump the red ring, shields the DP coming from Aika, and then does his second jump to get out of Aika's range. Aika ends up missing an air throw. Oitsu in the corner again, though. Aika with multiple overheads. There we go. Baits the heat, but not able to get a ton out of it. And Oitsu, this is going to be the end of Aika. That's one of the no. He ends up dropping the confirm. That is one of the best arc drives in the game. Unfortunately, not able to get the maximum amount of damage off it. Comes down on top of Aika, hits him again, but he's not going to get anything out of it. Jetpack doesn't actually catch Aika's ring this time, and Aika going to try to carry this momentum all the way to the end. No meter, but he does have really good pressure. Really good F-moon pressure and the blue fire, but unfortunately, Oitsu is going to chicken block all of those hits in the air and then come back down with the JB. That was insane. How many strings did Oitsu block in the air right there? It looked like he jumped in the air.
5. It was 5.
He looked like he jumped in the air. Yeah, blocked a couple of slashes from Aika, and then when he was falling, he used his double jump to jump a second time and block more slashes. And by that time, Aika had to land first, and Oitsu can just come down right with the JB. The only thing Aika probably could have done there to actually get any damage would be to shield, but that's a pretty big read you have to do. You have to look that far into the future and understand, like, oh, is he going to use a second jump? How many jumps does he have left? It's hard. It's hard to look that far into the future, but yeah, Oitsu, he's dangerous to aggress on, man. Even when you got the red rings, he's dangerous to aggress on.
Same, I guess is the F side super.
Yeah, she didn't get a ton of damage that time. A lot of her damage comes from like getting like good counter hits in neutral or coming in with like a jumping button, and because of like she's got that like kind of cannonball. By the way, who's playing next?
Okay.
Got the.
I think.
Aika's and loses round 7.
Oh, he's here. Okay, so now we're gonna watch one game, and I wanna watch Kylie versus Chilled.
Okay.
And we're gonna watch only one game.
Okay.
And I still wish people will play only 2 games. Best of first to 2. Yeah.
This is just first to 2.
Yeah, don't mistake it for the really big ones. L5 round 05. Did they post it already?
Yeah, it should post it. But yeah, no. So it's like it's not that like FSA doesn't do good damage. It's just that like
she have a great damage.
she has good damage. Good, okay, yeah, but the problem is that if she's mainly just opening you up with throws and then opening you up with something that she needs to use her like ground rings to do like grounded ring loops with, she doesn't get as much damage as if she can take you up and then bring you back down off of a better starter. So while she can potentially do like 5k damage, it's not always, you're not always going to be in a position to land that starter. And against K-pop, K-pop is a really experienced player. He's been playing for a really long time. He knows how to put himself in a position where Aika's going to have a hard time landing those kinds of starters. So while FSA can do a lot of damage, K-pop knows how to make it difficult for FSA to do a lot of damage. And on top of that, he also just makes it difficult for FSA to get in general, because those jetpacks really do a lot of work in protecting. Even though with Evaki, she does kind of cannonball at people, and she can hit people who are behind her because her normals can hit on all sides of her, and she's got that long air dash. The jetpacks, when he uses them low to the ground, at the point where they're protecting him, they can protect him on both sides really, really, really effectively. And they don't have enough recovery for Aika to really come out of the air and punish them. So you need to make a good read on the ground, though. Alright, so it looks like Callie's going to be on P1, Chid's going to be on P2.
Already swapped it. Did it swapped? No, it didn't. Fucking.
So we're going to get Chid on P2, Callie on P1 with the FIOCO, Chid on P2 with the CL. This is another matchup where I've actually thought about whether C or FIOCO is better in this matchup, and at the end of the day, I think I come down to it's about the same. It just depends on what you want to have. Because Aoko's orb placements are like a 60 frame commitment, and fireballs have 40 frames of recovery, so it's very easy for CL with 100 meter to react to what Aoko's doing and then punish it. Alright, they're going fast already, so you take it from here.
Oh, do I take it? So they just going back to nuclear, they got countered here by jumping C, basic ABCZ. In the air, some fucking fireballs. Going back to neutral, some keys but no pickups. Basic combo from 5cc. Air throw, corner pressure, get a full combo, DP, EX air DP, EX 22C into kill, and we get a round 1 for shield. We get a golden throw, 2146B in the air, getting some basic strings, throw, wake up 3C, air throw. Go back to the corner, some basic stagger pressure, dodge the grab, going to the corner again, this time charge, going for the Viro slashes, to the Oki, left right, jumping B, burst. And now we have basic neutral with fireballs again, and killing him with the DP. Round 1 going for the charge.
Nice. It's caught up with me now, so I can see normal speed again. So let me see. I'll take this. Let me see what we got here. So Chid immediately going for an air throw I'm missing, and Aoko is going to punish that. Chid being brought up. He is going to go for Oki right here. Aoko landing. What's he going to do for breakfast, though? Nothing, just a delayed medium. That is going to end up catching Chid, though, surprisingly. Being brought down to the corner, what's he going to do right here? Chid is going to go for the knife DP, which is going to be pretty safe for him. The only thing Aoko can really do right there is shield him, because Aoko went for a meaty B. Can't cancel that out of shield. Going for the charge knife, and he will catch a jump out right there. Aoko is one of the characters in the game with the worst kind of jump outs, so you can kind of dash in from those kinds of range to catch Aoko. Biddy is another character. Goes for a knife throw, but ends up just missing it entirely, and Aoko will punish the landing recovery of that, and first round's going to end up going to Callie right there on the FIOCO. Doesn't really have much meter right now, but then again, like I've said, this is a rough matchup, because Aoko can't really place orbital throw fireballs freely, because CL can punish it. Goes in for the 50-50 and ends up missing it, though, and Chid will mash out right there, putting himself back in the mid-screen and doing throws some knives. Is Aoko going to tech this, though? Don't ground tech. Okay, not going to give him a chance to ground tech, just going to use some meter to get 3.3k damage. Left-right's him, and Aoko ends up missing the left-right meaty, so Aoko is going to get a stand shield, catch Chid's low A. He's going to use some knives to kind of keep him away right here, jumping up in the air, throwing a couple more knives, and Aoko right where she wants to be. Chid trying to get out from below, but unfortunately, Aoko's JC just barely able to catch him. Trying to go for Oki right there, but he doesn't jump forward. You need to jump forward in mid-screen, so those kind of farther confirms. He's not quite able to get in the CL right there, but wow, Aoko hit on the backside. That doesn't happen too often, and immediately whiff punishes Chid for trying to just throw random uppercuts in neutral. What are you doing, kid? Alright, here we go. Chid, though, goes into heat. Pretty safe heat right here, and he's going to get a lot of that health back. Aoko counter hits him with a fireball, but not going to get too much out of it. Unfortunately, though, Chid does ground tech, and Aoko is going to catch it. Doesn't use meter to get the final hit, though. Doesn't need it, though. Going to use JB to catch CL up in the air. Second round, going to end up going to Callie. Alright, so here we go. Final round coming out. FIOCO versus CL. It's going fast. This is usually a really slow matchup, but it's going fast right now. CL immediately jumping up over the top, catching FIOCO, or no, FIOCO. It doesn't matter. It's catching Aoko with the JB out of the air, coming over the top for crossing up, and Aoko will back dash away with punish CL, putting him back down in the corner. What kind of Oki is it going to go for right here? Negative edge or anything? No, just a TK'd orb over the top, high-low, catching with the high and the low. TK orb to go right there to catch any kind of DPs, but unfortunately, CL is going to heat out, is going to get the air grab, the command air grab, I guess, in the air that CL has. Aoko going to reset with EX fireballs. Unfortunately, though, doesn't reset with the B button. He tries to go in for a deep dish, and CL is going to mash out of that right there, and then bring him back over down into the corner. A couple of knives coming out. That's going to keep Aoko in there. Aoko will shield, bringing Chid up, take him back down, and what's he going to do up? Is he going to try to get... Yeah, there it is. He's going to go for the Oki with the fireballs. Comes over the top to bait a bunker. Gets the bait. Unfortunately, though, drops his combo, and CL is going to say, well, all right, I'll take that counter hit. Put you in the mid-screen. What are you going to do off of it? Throw him. What are you going to do off this? I'm going to go for some basic strings. Right now, CL with the 200 damage. Yeah, he will catch a jump out and catch him. Third round right now, and CL's got 200 damage, and Aoko's only got 30, which means Aoko's kind of got her work cut out for her if Etsia wants to play a bit more passively, because you can't get any of the normal tools you want out, like fireballs and orbs, very safely unless CL goes airborne. And with 200 meters, she can liberally throw out a myriad slashes. Goes in for a shield, does catch the shield, but not able to get the reversal or the counter out of it. And CL going for some very safe strings. Tries to reset though, and Aoko will just mash out, checking the redash. Aoko gets the meter she wants now for blue fires, and what are we gonna get out of this? Doesn't go for a blue fire, and there's why you need to jail with Aoko against characters who have full invul supers like that. If you don't jail with 2-2A into something, you're gonna get hit with that. Unfortunately though, if you're too predictable with the 2-2A, the other character will bunker out. So Chid right now, back where he wants to be, 255 meter, and Aoko with only 40. This matchup is looking very, very heavily favored in Chid right now. Aoko doesn't have a health advantage. Chid got Aoko in the corner, ends up getting his dash check, so he is gonna take a lot of damage right there. Aoko putting him in the corner, she gets the 100 meters she wants, but Chid is gonna go into max right here. He can burst out if he wants to, but he's not gonna get the burst, and Aoko actually misinputs a DP. Back down to 0 meter with Chid with 200. There's the burst he wants. He's gonna chase Aoko. Is this gonna be enough to kill though? Sweep sure to catch the ground tech, is gonna miss the confirm though, but he goes up in the air. Really, really close. Aoko counter hits him, but he's not able to get too much out of it. And Aoko is gonna hit him. Is it gonna be enough to kill? 2.9k, that will be enough to kill. Hitting Chid back on the way down. Man, that looked like really it was Chid's game to win, so Aoko really, really pulled it out right there. Aoko with her meter now, and Chid with low meter, so Aoko where she wants to be. This is a much more even matchup, but things are coming this way back in Aoko's favor. I mean, getting hit right now, unfortunately, that's not great, but once she puts CL in the corner, only a couple of mixes, and she can really take CL down. Trades with the fireballs. You don't want to try to get in a fireball war with CL. CL will eventually either myriad slash you, or the knives will just out-trade you. You gotta try to find out how to get your way in eventually. And CL getting aggressive, though, and just missing a normal. So, alright, Aoko's gonna go up, get some Oki. What's he gonna get off of this? Where's he gonna go? He's gonna go for a TK orb and ends up missing it, so he's gonna try to salvage that with a safe jump. Ends up getting the safe jump, but unfortunately, that is a safe DP coming out of CL, so he is gonna get punished, coming out and trying to challenge it. CL gonna bring him back down the corner. One more hit's gonna do Aoko in, and, you know, this is Aoko. He can't heat. He can't get all that red health back, so he's really, really, really gonna have a hard time coming back from this one. And he's gonna try to backdash, get caught by knives, and unfortunately, Aoko's gonna go down, and Chid is gonna take the, Chid is gonna go up to the next set.
And we have a winner, that is a Chid.
That's something a lot of people don't often bring up about Aoko. Everyone talks about Aoko like she's got no weaknesses. Like, what am I supposed to do? You just place orbs and win. But a big thing that a lot of people overlook when it comes to Aoko is Aoko is extremely meter hungry and full moon, which means she will almost never get any HP back. It's not like fighting Nero or Arc or fuck even CL, where you can get them down to like half HP and then they can just heat, and it's like, okay, well now you're back up to 75%, and you gotta hit them like 7 or 8 times sometimes, depending on how good your confirms are to kill them. With Aoko, she very consistently, Aoko, only takes 3 to 4 hits to kill, because she will almost never get any HP back. And she's not a tanky character. She's not a low health character, but she's lower health than average. So, that's just something you gotta keep in mind with Aoko that a lot of people don't keep in mind. But it is a actually very substantial weakness for her that no one really brings up. Like, being able to get HP back in Melty, like, is the game's comeback mechanic to an extent. And when you're playing a character who can't do that, you really, really, really need to find your momentum and carry that, or else you have a very hard time. CL's a character. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I've thought about using Aoko versus that, because 1 second. Gwyn versus Chid on the stream. Yeah, I've thought about using, and I thought about Aoko in that kind of matchup where when you play Aoko, you have the better normals that you can fight CL with, because as good of a moveset as CL has to mess with Aoko, she doesn't really have great normals. So Aoko's got the upside of having normals that can very competently contest CL's normals, while at the same time being a character with a good run and having incredible pressure. CLoko, on the other hand, can't really set up her game plan in neutral, and her normals aren't as good for dealing with CL. However, CLoko is extremely good at just having uncontestable Oki. Using Laser Rain with negative edge orb setups, you can basically make it so that no character can really actually do any kind of reversal on wake up.
They start the game, that isn't even waiting for us.
Oh, that's fine, you can commentate, go.
So Dame, bro, this is super fucking light speed. Some basic going to the fucking neutral, some jumping in. Case got a counter hit in this, going to for the mirror slashes hit, going for a full combo, 2-2B ender with a air throw, going to the corner, 2-2B to get a closer, but not really. Going for a basic fucking flying left and right, fucking mosquitoes looking ass. Some air hits, counter hit for a full combo, giving the 2.7, 3.1k damage from just basic 5A. get a hit, catch to the neutral, 3.4k for a Vampire Akiha. Some neutral gaming again, Puffball, keys again. Basic corner pressure, EX guarding. Going back to neutral for a mid-screen pillar, pit loops. For a 4k fucking pit loops, inner hit, double Puffball, and we got a 2B I think.
Is her standing 5B a low?
I think.
I think it is, yeah. Crazy move.
Basic pressure counter hit for a pit that will gonna be like, oh, miss the Puffball. 2A mash with a double counter hit, some random hitting. Golden air throw for a Oki. And we're getting some basic corner pressure, jump off. Fucking Via is jumping so fucking fast and so up. A counter hit for a Oki again with a 4BB. Should be now around 4k. Yeah, it's a 4k DPS.
I never see Chid go for the dive Oki. I see a lot of CLs do that when they knock someone down, they go for the diving Oki, but I never see Chid do that. I don't know if it's because it's bad or what. Because whenever CLs do that to me, I just fuzzy match. Because if the dive connects, whatever, you meated me. But if it doesn't connect, usually they're in recovery. So maybe it's just bad.
I think it's a based off player, like, not gonna lie. Because you can get the... Because if you use that 236B in the air, and you're gonna let you have like almost 0 recovery, like +1 I think. I can mistaken, I don't play this character much. I just pick it randomly and people start fucking saying that I play this character.
maybe it's just crap and Shid is... Maybe it's just a shit thing to do and Shid's on an actually good CL player, so... He's like, I'm not gonna do this shit.
Arato would know. Arato would fucking know what is a fucking good CCL mechanics, like, no joke. He would fucking know.
Probably, yeah.
He played a lot of fucking any CL. He loves CL. I cannot blame him, she's kinda fucking cute.
I can, she's fucking cool.
And we're getting Puffball Ender for 4.5k. Puffball literally give you 1k for free. 4.7k again. A air counter hit, but nothing from that. A pit in the corner, Puffball. Pits again. Air throw into kill.
Kind of funny, as good as everything Effiaki has, her throw really sucks. Because it's a multi-hitting throw, so you can actually reduce those multiple hits, and you can bring her down to only doing like 600 damage per throw if you reduce properly.
Funny part of it that is she is getting a health back every time.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not, yeah, she's Effiaki. It's not that much health. It's not that big of a deal if she gets like, you know, a little bit of health, right?
I mean, health is on health in an F-Moon character that is normally not getting regen beside the inner hit mechanic and a blood hit. It's still something, and she deals a lot of damage.
It's hardly ever the game changer though. It's a pretty shit throw. For as good of a character as she is, her throw sucks. Oh wow, big counter hit coming out of that.
And we have an Oki now, 2C charging. It's good, it's plus, and it's dive, and it's an overhead. Really good fucking button. And it's getting a large disjoint because she's putting the knife like a bit forward. Some keys, basic neutral, punishing the whiff. Puffball, yeah. And yeah, and that should be a kill.
Huh? Yeah. Alright, so that means we're going on to a round 3, 1 for Chid, 1 for Aki, right?
Yes.
Okay.
1-1. And that should be our last game.
Yeah, no, because you want to do first to 3 in finals.
Yes, exactly.
Immediately, CL coming out here with some really good damage, bringing Aki up. 4.7k, put him all the way back down to the corner. Catching him with an air throw, trying to jump out early. I don't think so, okay. Coming back down 1.8k. What kind of OK we're going to get right here? Jumping right over the DP, but unfortunately not able to get a punish off of it. Knife coming out, but not throwing the second knife, so Aki is going to miss the punish. Chid's learned. This is like the third Effiaki Chid has had to play against, so he's fucking learned. He's like, I'm not going to throw that second knife anymore. I know what you stupid motherfuckers do. And he's gotten like 3 punishes from Aki trying to punish that knife throw, so it's working for him. Now we're going to see if he's going to end up getting enough respect later on to be able to throw that second coveted knife that he really wants to throw so bad. Here we go. Puffball coming out. A second overhead. Comes in for the shitty throw. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Please don't hit me with all that HP. Unfortunately, Puffball is going to be that DP.
Oh,
why do CL players love that knife DP so much? Why do they like that CL players, you have a 3-frame DP on 2-2. Why do you always go for the knife? Oh, because it's safe if it's on block. If they're above you, you're not going to block it. Like, you've got like 3 DPs. For one for like every fucking situation. You always use the knife DP. Stop doing that. No, but use the C version. The C version of the 2-2 DP, like, will hit crouchers. It's like 3 frames of startup. Like, it's like one of the DPs, like one of the few DPs in the game that Aoko can't use her laser rain safe shit on. Because you have to drift really, really far back to get it to work. Like, and they never use it! Yeah, no, yeah, save meter, that's what he's doing. He's spending 100 there, oh wow. But anyway, being put down into the corner by Aki. Having a really hard time right now. The meter goes on top. He doesn't have the, the meter goes on top. Blocking the pit loops doesn't have the ability to try to bunker out the way Aika did earlier, and he's gonna get frame trap right here. Is that gonna be enough to kill it? That looked like a fucking KOF-ass blowback move. The throw is not gonna be, it is gonna be enough. The throw is gonna be enough. I thought that he was gonna reduce to like 600, that wasn't gonna be enough, but it is gonna be enough to finish him. So Gwyn is gonna go up to
maybe gonna fight Aika. The demon killer.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, Oitsu is one of the 4 heavenly kings.
The lord in the heaven. Chinese government master. Oh wait, no, he is Korean in this universe.
Well, I think he's in France, but yeah. I see.
Okay, so I didn't.
So we're gonna get Aika versus Gwyn on stream. It's gonna be a best of 5, first to 3, because it's losers finals, and then we're gonna go against Oitsu in the end for grand finals. Let's see here. My caster's retarded. Trying to connect right now.
I'm going
why
slowly.
Why players always use that fucking knife DP? When it works, it's like cool, it works. But I swear to God, it doesn't work. Like I used to play when I play like CV Scion versus CL player, they think they're so fucking smart, and they'd be like, "I'll use my knife DP. It's safe on block." And then I run up in 2A and I just like shield the first knife and jab them, or I like jump and then I just hit them in the head. And it's like, stop doing that one. Yes, it's safe on block, but you've got like 3 others. Your character has like 69 DPs. Why are you using? You've got so many DPs. Alright, I'm synced. I'm good to go. Good to go whenever you are.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright,
Gamers, you can play. It's alright, boys.
Alright, let's see. What do we got here now? So we're gonna be getting Gwyn on the Efiaki and Aika on the F-Say. He's not fucking around. He's like, no, I'm going to grand finals. I'm gonna play against Oitsu. I'm not. There we go. Going with the cross-up, double overhead. Ends up catching Gwyn immediately for the ring. Don't tech back into that, you fool! Aika does that on purpose. He's a tech trap master. Red ring coming out, and he goes for the cross-up. Just blocks low too early, and Aika is gonna catch him. And there we go. 3 hits to death. Is this F-Say, the character who has to Oki people like 7 times and does low damage? I mean, but you know, you tell F-Say deniers that, and they'll be like, actually, she's fighting Efiaki. Everyone can kill Efiaki in 2 attacks. The fact she did 3 shows she's low damage and boring to watch and play. And I'll go, oh, you're right, of course, she's an awful character. Yeah, like, that's the thing. F-Say's not even, like, the best character, like, in the game. I don't even think she's high tier. I just think she's, like, mid-tier or upper mid-tier at best. But for some reason, everyone wants to die on the hill that she's an awful character. If you say, like, yeah, F-Say is a pretty good character, like, yeah, she's like, upper mid-tier. People, for some reason, they want to fucking die on the hill. They're like, no, she's a bad character, and she's boring, and, like, you did it again. You back-teched into it again. You fool.
This is literally a fucking US propaganda saying that it's a fucking low character. Like,
I don't know what it is, but it's like she's not a bad character. I mean, she's not like a high tier character, but she's not bad. And that's the thing is everyone says she's bad, and then they're so adamant about defending it. You know, if you say anything like, you know, if you say something about like CV Scion, like, you know, as low as her damage is, she's actually got really good pressure, which I think CV Scion's got great pressure. People will be like, you might have a point there. I guess she is a bad character with redeeming qualities, but if you try to be like, whoa, dude, F-Say is fucking Oki is blue fire and it's meterless, and she could do like 3k damage off of every hit, that's good. They'll be like, no, she's bad, and her damage is low. She's awful. She's a terrible character. I don't know why anyone thinks she's good. Like, Aika just plays against bad players, so it makes him look good. And it's like, okay, settle down. You don't need to, like, backhandedly insult Aika. I'm pretty sure he beat your ass 9 times out of the week. Like, yeah, all 9 days of the week. Like, settle down here. But anyway, That's enough bullshit. Gwyn bringing up, coming up for a mix-up, he ends up missing it. The pillar comes out, but he's not able to hit Aka. Unfortunately, Aka doesn't get a punish either, and they are able to kind of scramble, and Gwyn... Dude, it's so funny. Like, I make the joke when you're playing Fight Angel about players fighting in back turn stance. Watching two Aki players fight really does look like watching two people fight in back turn stance half the game. Because, like, their characters are so fucking ignorant in the air. They can just push buttons wherever, and as long as they're, like, within a certain distance, they'll hit you. Like, oh, I don't need to aim anything. So like, they're like, how many, like, if you start counting how many times, like, they both just, like, backdash at each other and swing, and then one of them get, like, look, right there. Like, they're just fighting, like, back turn stance half the game, because it doesn't matter which way this character's facing. Like, it just doesn't matter. When she's in the air, the direction she's facing is irrelevant. Gwyn goes for a shield, and Egg is able to sweep the shield, so Gwyn isn't able to really get out of the corner. Going in for some, what's he gonna do? Try to catch a tech, probably. He's going to get a tech, no, he's respecting it. That is plus, though, so he's not able to match. Good thing he's respecting it. Tries to catch Aka coming back in. He is able to catch it, but not able to confirm. And Aka is going to jump in the air, hit him. Do a very low damage, 3.3k. Ooh, luckily it was enough to kill. 3k is, ooh, that's kind of shitty. Okay, 3k is not that good, but I mean, come on, he wasn't even done with the combo. Going in immediately with the, what's it called? Fucking Fruit Loops to go through the fire pillar to get some good damage right there. What are you doing? You're not blocking on Wake Up. What were you even doing there? Like, what were you trying to do?
I don't know, EXDP,
commentary, no time, no, I need to be positive. Like, oh, no. He tried to do something pretty big brain, it just didn't work out, unfortunate.
Unlucky, brother.
Aka using Fruit Loops to jump out of the corner right there, and he is going to catch Effiaki jumping in trying to push buttons. Unfortunately, not going to get it. Air throwing Effiaki, bringing him up, taking him back down. Is it going to be enough to kill? Ooh, no, it's not going to have to kill, but what are you doing trapping him up that high? Not going to get anything with that. Oh, you're going to keep me in the air. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to puffball you on the way back down. And Aka's like, all right, I guess I deserve that. I tried to get a little too fancy and nothing came of it. And then I'm going to go for the real DP here, and Effiaki going to bring up, not enough to kill, though. One puffball killed Aka with the multiple overheads and just jump over. Ooh, very nice shield, and he's just going to grab him. Very nice shield. Ooh, you're getting a little antsy. Maybe you shouldn't be throwing options out like that when we're a hit away from death.
You cannot outshield the shielder, man.
Damn, Gwyn changing to, like, F-Arc. You know, at one point I thought Gwyn played Xiaoko, so I thought he was going to switch to Xiaoko, and I'm like, damn, we're going to see his, like, Xiaoko procs. Now I can make fun of him because I play Xiaoko, but then he picks Arc, like, what is this shit?
You just didn't expect it. You never expect
playing
stuff
shitty characters.
like
These
that.
characters suck. Arc is for big idiots. I'm
Is
kidding.
it?
No, I'm kidding. F-Arc is actually one of the hardest fucking characters execution-wise in the game. It's a very difficult character to play. F-Arc is a weird character, because with F-Arc, not a weird character, but F-Arc is difficult, because here's the thing, is that she is one of the hardest characters to play optimally in the whole game. And then you're like, well, she's Arc, just don't play her optimally. That's the problem, is that she's the kind of character where if you're not playing her optimally, you might as well not be playing her. So you get a character where if you're not playing her optimally, you might as well not be playing her, and then she's like one of the hardest characters in the game to play optimally, and it's like, well, you've definitely set your work out for you. Like, there's not a lot of characters like that. Like, well, I mean, maybe there's not a lot of them, but you know what I mean. There are some characters where it's like you don't play the character optimally, and it's like, that's fine, you can get by. They've still got pretty good routes, so they can do good stuff otherwise. But like, there are some characters that, like, if you're not playing that character optimally, you just play a different moon because you're not doing what that character wants to do. And while Arc plays similarly to the others in, like, neutral in a lot of ways, if you're not playing her optimally on your conversions, you're really just not getting out of F-Arc what you're playing F-Arc for, you know? So, it's a fucking hard character. Crazy for him to swap from, like, F-Viaki to F-Arc, but I guess he just likes to play these really, really high execution characters. Unfortunately, the switch didn't seem to work out, and Aka is going to come out on top. 2 rounds, very, very fast, sweeping it.
Insane gamer. The low damage character.
As much as I talk shit about, like, F-Viaki, because she can just, like, fucking, like, pit loop you, and it's like, this when it's like, oh wow, what a fun and interactive game. It's not easy to do that. Most Viakis don't pit loop because it is difficult. So for all the shit I was talking about Gwyn's characters, they are extremely high execution characters, and like so he's not playing easy characters. So it's like to just swap off like characters like that and then be like, oh wow, what were you thinking? It's like, well, he was thinking that maybe fucking F-Aoko players shouldn't be talking, bitch. Maybe his character's a little more hard to make work than yours. No, I don't know. Alright, so Aka versus Waitsu on stream. Oh, did you want to take a break?
No.
Okay. On stream. Yeah, let's just finish it off.
Yeah, let's just finish the last section. The final of the.
Yeah, Aka's in losers bracket, Oitsu's in winners, so it's going to be first to 3, and the bracket reset are in effect.
Yes.
Man, Aka hosts so fast.
And I'm feeling the blood. No gamers.
I wonder if we're gonna see the same matchup. Aka, I think Aka, he's known for his H-Susui because he's got like the best H-Susui in the world, which sounds like an overstatement. Like, oh, you're exaggerating, hyperbolic again. But like, no, Aka like legitimately is like the like most known H-Susui player in the world. Like, yeah, there's probably some Japanese players that play him, and yeah, there's probably some like American players that play H-Susui, but like Aka is like the one who is known for that character. Like, he is like the considered like one of the world's best H-Susui. So. That used to be his main. That's the character he's known for. But I do believe that Aka has recently been maining the FSA. So I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing him stay on the FSA or if he's going to try to play something else versus Goitsu.
I mean, last time.
And
Good character versus FSA.
Mecha is a rough character to get in.
Because if she wanna go in for him, she need to deal with jetpacks.
Alright, I'm synced.
Damn, that's a...
So he is going to be playing the H-Susui. Yeah, I wasn't sure, because he said he doesn't like playing H-Susui as much because the character is a lot of fucking work and it's stressful. But at the same time, I don't know if it's his best character. It probably... I wouldn't know. It's been so long since I've played it, and I know he's been playing FSA for a long time now. And I think he considers that his main character at this point. But no, his H-Susui is crazy. So we'll see if the changing character that he is highly experienced with ends up changing his matchup form at all.
It's okay for me, they can start.
Okay. Is Oitsu looking for the same color?
I don't think Mecha have same colors. They have similar colors, but not the same.
Alright, so here we go. We got the H-Susui versus the C Mechasui, and Aka immediately jumping up, trying to keep Oitsu in the corner, but he is going to tech out, and Aka's normals, the hit on both sides aren't going to get it. Beam goes under Aka's train. Aka, there we go, hit with the neck chop, immediately punishing Oitsu for trying to use his big Dulcim limbs. Stool coming out, goes in for a throw. Here we go, the throw game. Bento coming out, Stool is still there. Second Stool coming out, and Oitsu trying to do something to get out, but not able to get it. Unfortunately, Aka drops the combo, so Oitsu is going to tech out. Aka's got a health advantage right here. Trey ends up hitting Oitsu, counter hit. Oitsu goes for a air attack, but it's not going to work. Aka, there we go for the ya. It's going to be safe, even if Oitsu is going to start to push mid-screen. Aka can control a mid-screen right now, but Oitsu, yeah, Oitsu pushed himself back into the corner. Ends up heating in between the gap of Aka's like air dashes to try to get him. I almost said in between the hops, like a KO. Between the hops. There we go. Aka gonna jump over, use a dodge to keep himself airborne to stay out of Oitsu's arc drive. Very well played right there. And Oitsu back against the corner. He's been playing. He's had to play really defensively right here because the ability for Hisui to slide in and then really start like fucking with you with chairs and bentos. It's a very high threat. Aka getting heat in the air, so he's gonna get a lot of that health back. Health advantage is about equal right now. Gonna charge that up, throws it in, and it is gonna catch Oitsu in the air. I was gonna say 40 seconds left with both characters at like the same HP. We haven't really gone anywhere, but there we go. And then Aka catches the backdash. First round gonna go to Aka on the H-Susui right there. Second round, here we go, and we'll see we're going to start with immediately. Oitsu getting aggressive immediately, but Aka playing passively, and Oitsu trying to bait something, so Oitsu not able to get too much out of it and putting himself back in the corner. Unfortunately, like you said, the jetpack's always going to be there. Stop trying to jump into me, fool. Going to put you back down to the corner, but Aka will tech out. Mech's air throw sucks. You can just tech out of it. Aka going in for a jump, and he kind of bails out, trying to bait something out of Mech. He's not able to get it. He will get a counter hit with the tray, though, unfortunately, not able to pick up on it. Jetpack's coming out, beams coming out, balls coming out. Aka does run right up the beam, but unfortunately not going to get a punish. Oitsu with a big health advantage right here, so now he can just play really freely around the mid-screen, running in and under Aka, doing more risky things because getting hit once or twice isn't a big deal because one more hit can end in the game. And is this going to be that hit? Yeah, that's going to be the hit. It's going to end the round right there. So now we're going to a round 3 in game 1. Aka on the H-Susui, K-pop on the C-Mech, and we're going to see what we have here. Trey immediately coming out, and the K-pop ducks it. Unfortunately, though, Aka is going to lose the health advantage early when he does get clipped by some balls. We'll go for the neck chop, and Oitsu will miss the parry on it, so Aka going to have him in the corner right now with a stool in front of him. Aka gets a throw break, but then jumps up and air throws Oitsu back down to the corner. Bento coming out, going to catch Oitsu. Another Bento coming down. Aka backdashing, thinking Oitsu was going to use a meter DP, but he doesn't, and then the Bento keeps Oitsu in place. Oitsu just, like, being forced to take all of what Aka's dishing at him right now. Aka going in for some, trying to, like, maybe bait a Noah, going for a tick throw. There's the other tick throw, real coming out. Oitsu goes for a heat, and he ends up getting punished with Aka's arc drive. This is going to be enough to kill right here. Bringing him up, taking it back down. That is going to be enough, and he just, like, Aka turned him into his bitch that round. Just, like, in the corner, like, Bento, and then, something safe. Oh, nothing from you? Like, yeah, like, fucking... Exactly. Then, like, the Bento goes in, and I'm gonna play a bit safe this time, back out a little bit, and it's like, you just vortexed him. Like, RPS in Hisui's favor. Eika has told me one time. I remember Eika told me this, and I was telling Eika, like, I was telling him about a mix that I have with, like, F-Tono that I do. And Eika said, that mix is weak, Gibbons, because you're just playing RPS. And I was like, well, yeah. Yeah, but it's, like, not bad. It's, like, still RPS. He's like, yeah, but it's literally just RPS. Like, you either go even, win, or, like, you lose, which is, like, better than nothing, but that's not, like, strong RPS. I'm like, what is strong RPS? And Eika said, strong RPS isn't forcing people to play RPS. Strong RPS is forcing people to play RPS without rock, paper, or scissors. He's like, you want to be the one with rock, papers, and scissors, and you want to leave them in a position where they only have scissors and paper. Because then you either win, or go even. You don't lose anymore. You have options to either win, or go even. There is no more lose option in a lot of scenarios. So, and you can see Eika puts that, like, kind of, you can see how he puts that theory in that, like to use when he plays Hisui, where he puts people in these situations where it is just RPS, but it's not an RPS they can win. Like, even when Oitsu was in the corner and Eika would, like, not open him up, Eika still came out even on that and was able to reset his pressure. You wouldn't consider that winning, right, because you didn't get hit. But, like, the ability for Eika to put someone in the corner and then put them in a position where they have to play RPS at a severe disadvantage really, really shines through with Hisui. And here we go. He's going to start doing it again. Bento comes in, tries to go for a tick throw. There we go! Shimmies K-pop, makes him whiff his throw. Now he's going to bring him up, take him back down, try to get some Oki out of this. 4.1k damage. Here comes another Bento. Here comes the Oki, goes for Yaya. That's going to be plus. Bento resets him, goes in with the dust, throws him, and here we go with another dust. Chair coming out. Oitsu tries to jump out, but no, Eika's got to move to catch those jump outs. He's ready for it. Always ready for it. Stool on top. Oitsu going to heat out. That is going to hit Eika. The stool wasn't close enough to quite break it. And Eika waiting. Trying to see if Oitsu's going to do anything, but Oitsu, no. He wants to get that health back. Like, I'm not going to do anything dangerous that risks me not getting all my health. And the Eika coming with the dust, putting Oitsu down, crosses him up. The Bento keeps him in the blocks, and that's going to give Eika the ability to come down on the right side of Oitsu, even in the corner, blocking on the right side. Is this going to be enough to finish him? Coming up, Eika jumps up. And yeah, Eika taking almost no damage that round, able to bring Oitsu down to a round 3. In the second game, both characters don't really have any meter, but Eika only needs to get 200 meter to go into max, so, you know, things are, but Oitsu only needs the 100 to go into heat, so Oitsu does have that kind of, like, health regen advantage, but Eika does have the better burst advantage, assuming he doesn't get hit in the air. Immediately, Eika putting Oitsu in the corner and starting to run his RPS game, and here we go, putting him on the right side, going in for dust, crossing him up, and Oitsu is ready for it, goes for a tick throw, and Oitsu breaks it. Unfortunately, though, Eika is going to be able to keep Oitsu in the corner using Monster Truck Chair, and Oitsu doesn't have a read to beat the chair at this moment. He might have the read later that we'll have to find out. Immediately coming in, trying to punish Eika's dust, but not able to get it, and Eika immediately, man, Hisui's so mobile. If actually he can just jump forward and do those really snappy, like, backdashes, they're insane. Oitsu throwing up some jetpacks, and Eika like, okay, alright, oh, I was about to say Eika saying I'm not going to commit to the jetpack, but a jetpack ends up hitting Eika, coming back down anyway. Here we go, Eika in the corner, jumping in, ends up missing K-pop, and K-pop backdashing himself all the way to the other side of the screen. It's like watching a Nania player just backdash away from all their problems. And Eika trying to catch Oitsu, but it's so hard. He doesn't have any health. He can't go into heat. There we go, finally finds his landing. No jetpack coming out. You can tell K-pop maybe trying to get it out, but unfortunately Eika dropped the combo, and K-pop gonna get some flamethrower to protect himself. 100 meter. Eika might be trying to, no, I was gonna say Eika might be able to get 200 meter here if he can keep Oitsu in block stun just long enough, but unfortunately Oitsu checks his jump in, and Eika is gonna get caught out.
And we have a
Eika looks like he's swapping characters, not feeling the Hisui. He says, alright, Hisui. No, he is feeling the Hisui. Ah, probably swapping stages, because that stage,
I guess because it's fucking red.
People on the huge stage. So it's 1-1 right now, 1 for K-pop, 1 for Eika. Alright, here we go. Round getting started. Eika jumping over. Oh, doesn't get the punish though. Jumps again, thinking K-pop might try to shield or something, but he's not going to do it. Blocks the jetpack, and K-pop with his back to the wall, but he's got these jetpacks protecting himself a lot. Jumps right into an Eika dust though, and Eika's like, you fool! Now I'm going to put you into the corner.
The dust
or maybe
is super fucking
no ground tech. So Eika going to go for a Yaya. That is plus. Catching Oitsu with a rebeat into a sweep. Oitsu trying to do things. What are you trying to do? Don't you understand the RPS of my rebeat game? And Oitsu's like, okay, yes, sir. I respect the RPS of your rebeat game. I will now block. Alright, good boy. Now I put you in the corner. Stool come out, and he's like, oh, I can't deal with that. I better jump away. Oh, look at him go! Fly away! And Eika ends up catching him anyway, but no, he is going to catch Eika, trying to run up and throw him. And now Eika with his back to the wall, made-on-made violence right here, but Oitsu backing off a little bit. I don't really have that good close pressure. I'm fucking mech. I can't really do that very well, you know? Can easily Dawson normals, poke you out a little, maybe try to catch you jumping, and Eika being very, very respectful. Alright, I'm going to stay block. Just gotta get these trays in. Eika does have the health advantage, so there we go. He just needs to get one good hit and then slide in Oitsu. Oitsu having, like, this is the problem with mech, is that, like, she doesn't have that good kind of, like, it's hard to explain. I don't want to say, like, doesn't have that good pressure game, because, like, you know, then some people will be like, actually, at close range, she has a very specific blah, blah, and her stagger pressure is like, so some fucking fat nerd is going to correct me, so I'm hesitant to talk about it too much, because I'm not highly experienced against mech. But there is a reason that Oitsu is playing so passively, even when he, not passively, but so defensively, even when he doesn't have that health advantage, and just because trying to run into Eika to get aggressive without momentum is very, very, very difficult for Mech, and it puts him in a situation where Eika has a much higher chance of, like, reversing the situation against him and fucking him than he does about getting a good, successful hit on Eika. So he has to keep playing this Mech game of, like, zoning and try to keep Eika out and just try to keep chasing. Have Eika chase him across the field, try to catch him with a Dulcet Normal, try to catch him with a beam or something. Like, right now he's got that health advantage, but he's not really going in, as you can see. He's just trying to avoid Eika. Stay out, fire these missiles, because trying to actually go in just puts Eika in a position where he could potentially reversal or steal back or get a good read and then start running Hisui's extremely good momentum, like, and just start running that extremely good momentum that H2 can get. So you can see, there we go, and there's a jetpack. So even when he's got that health advantage, he's trying to play passively and trying to make Eika want to come to him. Well, he had the health advantage there. But, and that's how you have to play with Mech. You can't get aggressive the way Eika is with Hisui, because when you try to, you're really, really, really fighting an even more uphill battle. But right now, health are about at average. He tries to use a heat to knock Eika away, maybe so he can get the arc drive, but no, he's just going to use air beams. Doesn't really have any health missing, and Eika not going to air, going to have him, not going to get too much out of it, though. Eika shielding him, bringing him over into the corner. Let's see what Eika's going to get out of this. Taking him up, bringing him back down, 2.5k damage. Oitsu not going to attack. All right, good. Eika's going to respect them. I'm going to throw you back down to the corner. Big table coming up, but not going to hit anything. Here we go with the rockets and the jetpack. Eika just very, very deftly slides right through. Unfortunately, though, K-pop ready for it, and he catches Eika's landing, putting Eika back down into the corner. Now taking some staggered pressure right here, rebeating and then backing off. Like, see, there it is. Rebeat back off. Mech doesn't have, like, the greatest forward dash. He's not going to try to reset. He doesn't need to reset. He's got, like, these kind of Dulciny limbs. He's going to try to find these hits right here. But unfortunately, Jetpack's mission, Eika just keeps playing really, really, really patiently. K-pop expecting Eika to do something, and Eika just, I'm just going to sit here. And then when the beams miss, Eika slides in and starts taking this momentum from him. And there we go. K-pop jumping up, getting a good air throw on Eika. Unfortunately, not able to get a ton of damage on in the corner. Ends up missing his shield, and Eika is going to bring him up, take him back down. And what's K-pop going to do? Going to respect it. Stool comes out. There's the backdash. Eika not ready for it. Flames hitting Eika. K-pop could go into heat if he wants him. There's the heat, and he is going to end up catching Eika off the counter hit he got earlier. What is that? That's going to be third game going to K-pop, so it's 2 K-pop, 1 Eika right now.
Yep, we have 1 game.
So K-pop only needs 1 more game to win the tournament, and Eika's got to get 2 more for a bracket reset, unfortunately. Not just a win for him, he's got to reset the bracket. K-pop right here using the jetpacks to try to keep Eika out, and Eika just looking for that opening, wait for that opening. Flames, but here we go. Here comes the crotch rocket. Eika jumps right over, but no, ends up getting hit by the crotch rocket and the body shield that K-pop is going to throw. K-pop coming with a high, gets him with a low, puts Eika down in the corner. Eika takes, but K-pop doesn't really do anything. He's just playing really passively like there. I've got a big health advantage. I'm not going to risk anything. I'm going to wait for you to do something stupid. Eika doesn't do anything stupid, so K-pop not able to get anything out of that in the corner. Unfortunately, and all the time it's taken Eika to chase K-pop across the stage, K-pop has found another defensive opening. Unfortunately for K-pop, though, a lot of unfortunately is going on. Eika is going to make it to the other side and catch K-pop trying to ground tech away. Eika maybe going to get some meter right here. He just needs a little bit of meter, and then he can go into the heat. Just 1 more meter. 0.5 meter.
Oof, that's fucking unlucky.
That 1 meter, and if he got it in pressure, he could have just kept it. But now, starting again with 0 meter, that's one of the worst things that could have happened for Eika in this situation right here. K-pop 1 round away from winning, and Eika on that round with 0 meter at the start. K-pop doesn't have a lot of meter either, but as a C-Moon character, you only really need 100. There we go, K-pop missing the ball, so Eika gonna run in and immediately punish that. He's gonna have to try to get a lot of momentum out of this, so we'll see what he gets from it. Doesn't drop the combo, yeah, there we go, doesn't drop the combo, comes on the right side, goes in for but Oitsu is going to heat that, putting Eika in the corner, but Eika will kind of mash out. Oitsu blocks it though, and we're back into neutral. Eika throwing the stool, not the stool, the book in the pot. Both characters trade with each other. Oitsu doesn't tech, so Eika not able to catch any techs, and Oitsu doing these kind of rising JAs, catching Eika in neutral, but not able to get anything out of him. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a health advantage, so he's trying to play this like kind of like defensive game, but oh, Eika, there we go with another shimmy. Catches K-pop trying to go for a throw break. K-pop, one of the few characters I played multiplayer with who will actually try to throw break. Normally, he uses a 1 AD, but right there goes for the standing throw break, and he
dodge.
Shields Eika's arc drive. That is going to give him a punish. Not a big punish, though. And Eika really looking set to win this round right now. Don't want to say too much, but, you know, ideally Eika could build a little bit of meter for the next round before Eika does come out on top of this. Monster Truck Stool coming in, rebeats, and there we go, shimmies again! K-pop falling for all of these shimmies. He's thinking Eika's going to get aggressive, and Eika is doing a really, really good job of playing that, like, Sashi Keishi, like wait and see game of just waiting to see K-pop do something that he can, like, visually identify and then immediately punish. And he's getting away with it a lot, like 3 times in a row. He's really, really, punished K-pop for trying to get a good read on him. Unfortunately, K-pop's got a lot of momentum at the start of this first round. Eika already down at half HP. K-pop getting a rising shield. Not going to get a punish, but Eika going to have a hard time coming back from this with no meter. K-pop has 100 meter, and he's got a really, really big health advantage over Eika. Going for a neck chop, and K-pop is just going to block that, come back down with a JB, catch Eika. Eika will ground tech right through K-pop's shield, though, ends up dropping. He's going to take a lot of damage for this. 3.2k. Bento comes out, but behind Eika, ready for the back dash, drops on top of Bento. Stool comes out, and what's Eika going to do? Yeah, very plus. Oh, goes for the shimmy again, but he comes in just a little too early and ends up getting caught out by K-pop. K-pop is gonna have iframes, so Aka's gotta be ready. Yep, there we go. He was ready for it. Jumps up over the top of K-pop, gets a punish. He's gonna get 200 meter here, so Aka's gonna be getting all of this red health back. That is so frustrating seeing that happen with H-Moon characters. And K-pop now gonna be the one having to fight an uphill battle. Aka burst, but K-pop is able to get the air throw punishing. Unfortunately, though, K-pop goes for a frame trap. Aka gets caught by Aka in the mid-screen. Now, both characters, I would say K-pop is maybe one good confirm from dying. No, with reduce, maybe not. Aka's down to about one good confirm away from dying, though. Aka's got to hit K-pop maybe 2 more times to kill him. Is it actually going to be enough to kill him? Aka comes down, has to block those beams. I thought he was going to try to jump into it, but no. Aka's ready for the jetpacks, and he forward dashes, and the back jetpack comes out.
And we have a winner.
It's so fucking insane. It's
so fucking good game.
Trying to deal with that. Trying to, like, oh, forward jetpack missed, so I'll jump over you, and then back jetpack comes out. Like, the ability to just, like, shoot jetpacks out with, like, virtually no recovery. It's a high execution thing to do because it's very, very fast TKs, and Melty is a game where if you try to do TKs forward, you can get super jumps, and it can really fuck you up. So the fact that K-pop's able to shit those out like so fast it's pretty fucking crazy. But it's hard to work your way into, man. It's hard.
Let's see. And the Gwyn was.
So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's the whole fucking tournament.
First tournament you organized. How do you think it went?
I'm thinking that challenge sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It took like few good hours from us to actually play. But first of all, I'm really grateful to you with me because I will not do it myself. Like I tried it. I'm glad doing this a lot fucking better, and I'm sure a lot of people actually.
Maybe.
Who joined tournament and burn that mistake that Challenge Long did. Because if people would just quit at that point, I would be really disappointed in not only myself, but mostly by myself and the fucking website. So I'm really grateful to that, and I'm really sorry for what happened. But I'm sure if hopefully that everyone had fun while playing and watching. I'm grateful to everyone who follows channel and right channel, and everyone who watched. So I'm really grateful for that. About the tournament, how many times it gonna be? It not gonna be. No, I will not make my own fucking bracket website. Tournament's gonna be mostly one time a month. Eventually, maybe after a few weeks. But I do say mostly one time a month. But it's not showing the... Is it showing now? Please show the fucking text. I've write it. Please. Stream. Stream showing. Not showing. It's not showing. Anyway, I've write it somewhere right here. I've write the motherfucking who won, but they don't want to show it on stream such. So that's a minus, I guess. And especially you and Alex for helping me so much, and everyone who was giving me tips how to.
Yeah, I feel it.
So I guess that will.
No. Thanks for asking me to commentate. Commentating's fun. I feel like I was out of my element a bit 'cause I'm so used to playing King of Fighters. Watching Melty Blood again made me remember that I really like Melty Blood, and I'm like, oh, I should play Melty Blood again. But I'm kind of committed to learning King of Fighters now, so I feel like if I fucking start playing Melty Blood, I'm gonna start doing dumb shit in KOF, and I'm already having a hard time playing shit. But it's fun to commentate. But Melty's a great game. There's a reason it's so old yet it sticks around so long. It's really it's one of the best fighting games ever in my opinion. I fucking love it. Yeah, I mean, but it's a game with like 93 characters. Like And even like a lot of the fucked up characters, like the reason they're fucked up, it's not like I would want them removed from the game. Like I make jokes about like removing Nero because I think he's a piece of shit and I hate fighting him. But I mean, a lot of the top tier characters are just good because they're either like overtuned in some way. But every fighting game has that. If Kohaku and Nero and Roa and Vyaki weren't the fucking best, then fucking Arcruid and Sea Maids and fucking I don't know something else would be. And then if those characters weren't the best, then it would be like now we go to like the top, the high, like the mid high tiers, and then Aoko would be the best. And okay, well now we're not allowed to have Aoko, So it's not easy to balance a game with 93 characters, but Melty does it well. Like for sure, there's a reason I feel like Melty Blood has stood the test of time. It's a fucking fantastic game, so it's fun to watch.
Oh, now it's showing. Nice. Now it's fucking showing who is a first, second, and third place. Thank God. So that's our triple finals. It was really fucking fun to watch. I'm glad I was able to do it and to have fun with everyone others. And as I said, if I'm gonna do another one in near future, I'm gonna most likely ping the same way as was pinging. And I'm really sorry for what happened with the bracket and the.
Just use bracket.com or Tonamill next time. Honestly, they're just better.
I mean, next time when I was trying to make Child go to the bracket because he was the only one who didn't check in.
It's fine.
And I check him in, and it's like
You'll get the hang of it. It's just an experience thing. Like you'll learn fast that people don't always do exactly what you tell them to, and some people are gonna get confused. Some people think they checked in and they didn't. Some people go, the website said this for me and it didn't. But so I just come to expect that at least half of the people are gonna have some kind of problem, and I just expect that I'm gonna have to deal with problems. So that if I don't, all right, cool. I'm waiting around for a little bit. But if I do, I have time to deal with it.
for another one. Maybe this time with even more people, maybe less people. Who knows? But for now, I'm actually thanks everyone for following, coming, and spending time with us. Hope you have a great night and next day. So, see ya.